Hello, everybody. I'm just about ready to get started. So unfortunately, even though work ended slightly earlier than expected, I'm gonna say early, it looks like the event is over. I figured for people that were around, because honestly, we had some confusing banners at the top of the screen a couple streams ago, whether or not the game would still be up in the evening of 5/4. The event says to 5/4, but I'm pretty sure server time it's gonna end. But we saw a banner that said 5/5. Figure for people that missed on that conversation, or perhaps saw that banner and were confused, might as well do at least one last session for a bonus PSO. As we, I guess, wrap up the Dynasty Warriors soundtrack. We'll see who's around. I mean, it is rare item week, which is kind of like one of the few times I would consider playing outside of events. Like, if you're gonna go for things like Red Ring or whatever, now is the time. Or if you want to do SJS, sure. This would be the time to do it, not during, like, some of the other bonuses. We're just gonna take a look, see who's in the lobby. Probably not many people. I'm definitely curious what people think about a specific PSO event that has happened. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Let's see if there's any familiar faces in games. Saw people earlier. No. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. We found Hellcleave. Just say Hellcleave a few times. We'll summon him. Yeah, I think otherwise, not seeing too much else here. I'm thinking about from a solo standpoint, we'll probably do a couple of simple runs while we wait for people. Is something wrong with my spacebar? I feel like now, like the third time or so where I've definitely hit the spacebar and I definitely didn't do anything. So that's a bit unfortunate. A couple of joke quick runs, as it were. But I was curious what people were thinking about a specific Ephinea post that wrapped up a couple days ago, talking about a giveaway for 520 PDs. So to give context, there was a post on April 24th, which was, again, not that long ago, asking for people to enter into a giveaway. And it was super weird, chat. If you have not seen what the requests are, you needed to fill out a form on whether you were actually working in your dream job, quote, or still dreaming about it, and you'd like to share. Each participation is anonymous, they put in bold. But interestingly, when you click on the link, because I clicked on it in a very safe manner, I did not want to do that on my main computer. Let me tell you, I did not trust that link. It tried to open a Google form, which is weird. It's very weird. So I'm like, listen, this is just really suspicious stuff. So I'm also kind of curious because I think even if you were not very tech savvy, I really don't think this is possible. And chat could tell me if they even think this is even realistic to do, unless they are like the most hardcore of hardcore players. This person allegedly... Oh, I see people dancing in the lobby. Oh, there we go. But anyway, the most hardcore of hardcore people. Do you want to know when this person joined the forum chat, which is about when you create your account? Take a guess if you haven't actually looked it up before. It's very interesting. So, like, how long would you personally say it would take to get 525 PDs? Because I don't recall this person in the trading channel, number one. Just take a wild guess, chat. We'll give you a few seconds to let it percolate. Maybe it'll inspire you to come up with this specific date. But this person, according to the forums, if this is also, because I believe they're associated, when you create an account, it creates a forum thing. They just created it March 20th of this year. I don't believe it. They did do custom mags for a couple of months? Okay, they did a little bit of there, but like... Okay, so that was my question. So I'm like, if they did not have anything in the forum, I find that very weird. But do you even think in a couple of months it's possible to accrue that much just on mags? I don't know. Like, how many mags would they have to do? Would we be able to count? I'm definitely very curious. Like, when they were doing a couple custom mags, like, how many roughly would you say? Did they do, like, 5, 10, 30? If they did, like, 50 plus, then I'd be like, okay, maybe. So I'm definitely very curious about that account, for sure. But welcome to Retract. Yarg, 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 says remote battery. Welcome. Put away the event egg. We no longer need that. I guess we'll just do a quick seabed run, question mark, while we're talking about this. Yeah, because I was thinking they were charging about 10. That's why I specifically said 50. I'm like, I would almost believe it. Yeah, it was very weird, chat. So, like, do you think... I'm definitely very curious what chat thinks about it. I'm not even going to say even too much more on it, other than I just thought it was very weird. It just... all of it was just very weird. The wording of the post was very weird. The request linking to Google Forms, even though it's anonymous, is very weird. Like, if all they had asked to do was do a similar thing, but then put it in, like, the forums, I don't know if we would be having this conversation. But I know I found that extremely suspect to the point where I'm like, I'm not going to enter into anything related to this. I see somebody did reply back in the forum post itself. What? I feel like something weird happened there, but that's fine. Probably still doesn't are so custom, but they weren't making them in batches. Can't say for sure when they got sold. Yeah, I'm definitely curious, because I feel like it's a person that has probably played like a little bit. I don't remember them doing like massive trades, but as you said, they were doing mags. Just fine, you know, you can get PDs that way. Rid of these. I love he doesn't even need V5. What a dumb handgun, chat. Yeah, I'm definitely very curious for people that entered if they view that with a lot of suspicion. Where it's like, why wouldn't they just use the Discord, or why wouldn't they just use the forums? Right? Like, you have to kind of go into the steps removed where I'm like, why does it specifically have to be a Google form? I found that extremely suspect. And there's a lot of people commenting on the forum post with the same concerns I had, where I'm looking at, like, you know, the general Akbar, it's a trap thing. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what I thought when I saw it, where I'm like, something about this is just really, really weird. I don't know. I just feel like if they wanted a more honest response, and for people that do want to do kind of giveaways like that, that's not how you do it. So I don't know if they've been banned or not. That I don't think was clear. I saw one of the more common, I would say, users of the Discord comment on it, but I didn't see anything related to the account info. Oh yeah, the 400 character minimum character. Yeah, I'm sorry. All of that is not on there. I was like, I actually forgot about that until you said that, but I'm pretty sure that is 100% sure, 100% true. Because I looked at the form and I went, what the hell is this? I'm just like, I'm not filling this out. You have fun with my nothing that was linked to it. Yeah, I was like, there's no way I'm opening this on a streaming PC. It wants to do whatever on a box, I don't care. Like, I don't wipe virtual boxes every day. Get out of here. I'm killing these out of spite, chat. I just want you to know. I might as well check the other room. So anyway, chat, let me know what you would like to play. And if if you feel that giveaway was legit or not. I feel like it isn't. I feel like there's an ulterior motive. So like, even if I suspect that this person has this much PDs, something about it is just very off to me in regards to why specifically a Google form. If it had been done any other way, in which it's an added complicated process, I don't understand why you wouldn't just use the existing mediums unless there was some ulterior motive, to be honest with you. You're putting in a lot of extra effort on things that don't need extra effort. Crazy. Indifferent on what we play, honestly, wanting them to start chilling out on PSO now that PSO ended. Or Easter ended. Yeah, same here. This will probably be one of the last PSO streams for a little while, unless we do a challenge mode to help Dango. And that'll be up to the purview of Dango. I'll try to see if everybody's available for that. So I guess if you just want to do like kind of jokey SJS runs until we get more people, kind of okay with that. We really don't need that many people for it. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to go ahead and swap into, let's do C-Bank 6. I didn't think about that. I mean, I could technically bring in the HuCast. I'll just bring in a Force. Why not? I did say I was gonna do like not very serious runs. I mean, like if we want to do TTF at some point, that's always fun. But hey, I could say I did a box run on stream. I thought about doing the other one, and I'm like, oh, I forgot about the Del Beater first. I don't feel like dealing with Del Beater. They're not hard to deal with, I just don't care. I thought it was the Morphos first. Shows how often I go in the room beyond the box room I cleaned up. Yeah, let's do some joke runs, I guess. Also, I just want to point out one line in particular that I thought was extremely weird, given that they were doing the Google Forms stuff, which is already weird on top of that. You Phantasmal here. Well, also, everything you send could be used if I find it moving or interesting to be shared on the forums or the Discord, but that is it. I will not create public content on YouTube with anything you will say right here, don't worry. What a weird thing to say. Like, why would it matter? I don't know. It's like, it's like, I'm just like parsing it. I'm just like, okay, but like, if they just put it in the forums anyway, and he was gonna share it anyway, it would be there, but like, I don't know. My brain is thinking about it. Yeah, it's just, I'm like, huh. I mean, you're kind of drawing attention to it. Don't mind me, just debuffing Gibbles. Yeah, like, why bring it up in the first place, number one? But, like, again, like, I feel like if people are willing to share stuff, then it's okay if it would have been on the forums to begin with. But then if your concern was privacy, but then you're just gonna share it anyway... I don't know, something about that chat. It is something's not clicking for me. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's very suspect, I guess we'll say. Like, There's nothing inherently, you know, I don't know if necessarily the person's associated with like scamming people. I don't know if I'm gonna go that far with it, but it is very weird. We'll do a couple runs while waiting for people. So it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of somebody, why they would do it. So it's like, if I wanted to do it from like a non-malicious compliance standpoint, like, I maybe they were going through something serious. I don't know. Just, I feel like there's a story to tell here. I don't know if we'll ever hear the full story of why the giveaway is that criteria. I'm not really sure. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a future update on that. See what they do with it. Oh, I've been sat on. Get away from me, Gibbles. I want nothing to do with you. Yeah, we'll do one more of these, and then we'll mix it up a little. Up some boxes while I'm here. Look at this, I've almost leveled in a tower. Who would have thought, chat, that this is where this character is about to get a level? Just needs more tower. Get out of here, Gaigui. I'm so sad that right now he is. There we go. That actually works from there? That's funny. Just gonna run away from the explosion. At least I get baited out. Look at that, chat. I think if we do one more run, I'm gonna level, so we're definitely gonna do it for that point. Build the team a little bit here. Let's say retract had enough. Breeze gun activate. Yeah, next one I'll actually level on this quest. Who would have thought? Yeah, the reason too that I also find it kind of funny, the reason I'm bringing it up now, is that they wrote... What day did they write it? Thursday. That they'll be back in a few days with the winner. So do you think they will actually be back? I don't. I'm very curious. Very, very curious. Got the twofold question. At this point, probably not. I would think not. Yeah, it's been a few days. We're going in from the few to several day region. Pop some boxes. We don't die to Gibbles. Let's freak Gibbles out. Let's do this. That'll work. Or enemy. There you go, get forward. There we go, chat. I leveled. I leveled in tower. We did it. Breaking all expectations. So collect this Masetta. There we go, I froze one. I'm gonna be honest, I think when I do the Gaiguis here, I think I just go absolutely ballistic. I have no fear. I'm like, listen, I walk up to them, I freeze trap, I'll snipe. I'm like, listen, no fear of the Gaigui. If we do Gaigui hunts and I'm playing HuCast, I'm going in, chat. Listen, I'm face tanking all of them. I'm like, get out of here. Okay, let's lobby. Let's think. We do next. We had a little fun with that. Is there another dumb reset that's worth showing off? Are there any fun, dumb things you like to do, Retract, in the game? Minimize this. We already did Knights of Coral last session. I'm not going to do that one again. If this was Christmas event, I'd do the other one. Oh no, EN4. I was gonna say, how unplayable is EN4 with a little bit of anguish? Let's find out. We got some time. We'll do, I guess, ultimate. Yes, Anguish 3. That'll be interesting. Sure, it'll be fine. Jack's on the hunt for the 70-hit caliber, indeed. Hopefully you're doing well, remote. I think multi-mode is what makes it bad, Anguish is what makes it thunder resistance low. That's fair. It's okay. We can make poor choices together. I mean, look at all that valuable experience. Although it is funny seeing 140% rare rate, I'm not gonna lie. So we just don't care about it all in this run. I'll buff you as a joke, but I'm pretty sure if they hit us, we just die. Oh, you know what we could actually do? I need another deep hearts. Let's do a deep hearts hunt. We haven't done one of those in a while. Buy boxes. Although I'm pretty sure I could have revoid them from the other side. I gotta remember all the stupid tech with this quest. I know you can disrespect boxes through walls. I gotta try to do it in here. Yeah, let's do some deep hearts. We never see those. I think the trick is to like stand over here and refoe. Yeah, there it is. Oh, there we go. I was expecting that to happen. Goodbye, claws. I was gonna say, just think Retract. They used to have even more HP. I think for V101s on the QCast, we could do some of that in a bit. If you still want to do that. Is it even beat? It is even beat. Where are you going for the V101s out of curiosity? Doing like mines, we doing episode 4. I definitely want to do deep hearts, but I can always shuffle that around in case we're specifically looking to do episode 4. I don't really care where we hunt it, honestly, because V101 is just kind of the sub hunt usually. It's like V101 or lame, or V101 or Heaven Striker. Do you know what I mean? It's no longer V101 and Red Ring, sadly. Rip Red Ring. Finishing up Pokemon Neon Guardians post-game today. Nice, nice, nice. I want to showcase just for the chat. You don't normally have to do this since something popped up on the minimap, but I just want to showcase. If you come over here, when we heard that Refoe sound, for people that haven't seen it before, I popped these boxes. This PSO is Jank. Just wanted to showcase that in case people are trying to figure out why I was doing that lineup. You can kind of see it from like the item in the wall, because I was trying to kill them near the wall. See, like technically I was like on the other side where that item is, that blue dot. So I figured that would give a good visual. Unfortunately, it lined up like that without me needing to drop an item. So we'll see what remote battery is hunting. Otherwise, I need to confirm for deep parts. Deep parts, it's red ID, I think, offhand. It has the highest chance of attaining it. It is. Do a quick deep parts run. Even matter what I play as? I don't think it does. Could technically bring in a phone in, because I genuinely don't think it matters what I play. Only V101 I found was mine. I don't believe the Zeus drop it now that I killed her 4K. No drop. Ooh, sorry to hear. See, unfortunately, most of my V101s came from TTF, but the ones that I did receive outside of that were almost entirely also mines as well. I feel like I've just had no luck with Zeus. I think I had one V101 drop, maybe 2 total since I started playing. And you know, chat knows I love to do a lot of episode 4, so I don't have like the best luck with it. But I feel like when we do mines, or if you see me doing like orange ID mines, yellow ID mines, I tend to get it. I would not be surprised if remote battery's doing that. Let's do a quick couple of runs while we confirm remote's availability. Oh, ultimate. No, we're not doing ultimate. Guess I'll switch to Psycho Wand or something. I mean, Hot Stuff is so close to leveling, Chad. How can I not level him at that point? You're doing Viridian Caves. Oh. You know, there is another thing we could do for V101 for that, by the way. That might end up being fruitful. So I like Remote's Battery's ult choice. There is another place I got V101 before that involves Viridian. So we're gonna do a couple quick runs here, and then we're gonna help out, I think, Remote. Hopefully we get it within like 2 tries. We're both phoning it. We're just like, yeah, we're choosing not to try. Listen, we're like, listen, it's over. Effort is gone. We're in hard mode. We don't have to care anymore. So true, though. The Forces Playground is everything that is an ultimate. Ranger's Playground is every difficulty. This character has coal on them? Oh, Chad, I just hurt myself in confusion. Well, apparently, that's how long we haven't used this character. Random coal. Whiplash, chat. We just left Easter. Just like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something doesn't make sense. But yeah, there's a couple runs we could do for Viridian. It does involve some resets, but we'll see how it goes. So what quests are you doing, Remote Battery? We could do one of yours, and then I want to see comparatively. I think there's one that ends in more results, unless we happen to be doing the same quest, which would be funny, I'm not gonna lie. Putting on 3 Heavenly Luck for drop rate increase. You know, that would have been amazing if that score actually did something like that. Oh, we're in the Dynasty Warriors 3 ending theme again for some reason. Very popular today for some reason. My brain is thinking. Fragments of memory, there we go. Oh, yeah, see, I don't do that one. I know what you're talking about, I don't do that one. We could do it briefly on stream to showcase. But there's one that I like for more value, Remote. Is usually what happens, you either get a lot of V101 chances, or Red Ring. And I'm like, I think you might be okay with those alternatives. I'll be real honest with you. Like, I think it'll be fine. Welcome, Dago. I mean, I guess technically if you complete MA1B all the way to the end, it's also similar. It is what it is. I guess we'll just go different ways. I don't think it really matters. It's a low difficulty. Okay, thankfully we're fully oops them. Take your time, Dango. We're just messing around. I got excited because I heard the rare sound. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't kill the Bolt Claw yet. I'm so sad. I am the one that has been trolled. You tell him Dynasty Warriors and theme. I didn't realize how many times they brought this theme back. I honestly only thought it was in 3, but I guess the modern games bring it back a lot. I don't know if I'd consider this iconic or not, but it's there, I guess. In their defense, I do actually remember this song, for better or for worse. The best I could do is really run after him unless I request a telepipe, but it's probably better for me to just run. Let him keep killing. Okay, so far I don't see what I'm looking for. So yeah, we could do like 1 MA, 1 B, but I actually like the random attack more. And you fish for specifically the ruins reset. Because the worst that happens is you still kill some V101 like enemies on the way there. That's not even like the absolute worst. Even if you do the reset, at least there are some rewards. It just can be annoying when you get like mines 5 times in a row. But honestly, if it goes to ruins, then you get okay ruins drops, and then you end up with red ring attempts or whatever. I took a different path on purpose. He went left, I went middle. I probably should have put a work there. That's fine. If we were doing 4-man, I would have had somebody work there. We just quickly catch up to each other or whatever. Get out of here. Well, if I need a Club of Laconium, also get it from this run. Put on the Psycho Wand to reduce how much TP I need. Balls. I could go north. You know what? I'll go pick up the skip doll. That's worth a small trip for me if I have space. Oh, I really actually don't have space. That's sad. I don't feel like I have that many items on, but I guess the Ripple Bird pushes it over. Game over music indeed. Oh, so it did run out of music, it just didn't tell me. So it did actually unironically start playing Dicey Warriors 3. That's why I was saying it was weird that I heard the ending theme again. Let me look up one more soundtrack while we're here. I don't think it's worth me walking to the next area. Is there... Guess we'll listen to extended versions of songs. Oh, no, that's not a... Oh, hold on. that's not a song playlist, it's a gameplay playlist. Don't do that. That made me sad. The enemy was annihilated. It sadly seems like nothing has dropped here. Okay, so we'll try one more run. I'm a little sad neither one of us got it based off of that. It is what it is. I'm thinking we'll do at least a few runs to pad, because I think Dango would be interested at least in Red Ring and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy in terms of difficulty here. I'm hoping for just one. More would obviously be nice. But I'm going to be making a few Hue casts. So it's worth me doing at least on drop rate or rare item week. Briefly. So I think if we do any more event stuff, I might just do this while waiting for people. go this way again. Not many bow claws here, but I might as well just clear them out at this point. Oh, how'd the sorcerer survive that? I'm actually kind of impressed. Goodbye, Del Sabers and company. Nice. Retract got one. So I guess if I'm doing more serious resets, I would clear after one Bull Claw in there. Well, technically, point of the run achieved. Unfortunately, I don't have one for me. I do need it for... I think my other Rocket Seal at minimum, but obviously my Hucast would technically use it if able, before they're able to use 13. It doesn't hurt to have spares. I'll have to manually advance the soundtrack every now and then, because it will literally run for like 30 minutes. It's better than nothing. I'll go middle path again. Hope it's sending me somewhere random. Fun. Lots of sorcerers here. I have an interesting choice here. I'm actually going to put a Ryuker here. I'm not sure which path I should take, actually. Yeah, he ended up at the route that I'm at, so I'm going to go left. Left equals progress. And if he wants to clear up the other room, that's up to him. So that way, if he needs to telepipe out, he can take mine. Because I think from my side, I have like a million doors I could choose. Where I think the bottom one is more limited. Let's save him a little bit of a trip. That leads to this area, which I could unlock, I guess, if he's this way. Move forward for now. I have shockingly almost leveled. It's that hard mode XP, chat. Okay, so I found the exit, but I didn't go the other route at all. Should have more Bull Claws. I forgot that these guys don't really launch their arms pre-ultimate. They're so easy, comparatively. Sadly, I don't think I'm gonna get a departs today. Unfortunate. Okay, so what about the other route that I didn't go to? I'm within walking distance, I might as well just walk to it. I'm shockingly close to leveling. I'm surprised it hasn't happened. I guess I'm out of range of the XP from the other kills, sadly. I don't see it going up. Oh, okay. Now I got him within range. Okay, there we go. Eventually, if I walk far enough forward, I'll get the XP. We're gonna hunt down Retract here. Come on, Bull Claws, give me something. Damn, nothing. There we go, I leveled hot stuff. Check the boxes for escape dolls or money. Money. Oh well. This sadly looks like I am the loser of tonight's hunts. That's okay, we'll do more. Whenever remote battery's free, we'll switch over. Solid. Yeah, I definitely would prefer not to play my Viridian Force if I could avoid it. I could bring a Rocket Seal, choice. You, get rid of you. Sadly though, that is the end of the run. I'll take my complimentary healing circle while I exit game. Okay. Bank 3. I'm gonna switch into Rocket Seal. She's one of my only Viridian characters. Could technically make my Humor Viridian or something. In theory. Because then I would have a Force, a Hunter, and a Ranger to do the same thing. Be ready in 3 minutes, sure thing. Haven't played her in an eternity. She used to be a lot of fun, but I do feel like when I felt the power of the Rock House, I did feel a bit worse after having played her. I do love that she just has Jail Needle in her still. Does amuse me. Yeah, she already has a deep heart, so I'm not too worried there. We'll do one MAB run, and then I want to show another route. See where we have more success. Oh, right, she was mag beating. Rock Seal. Right, chat, I'm like, I don't remember. When you take breaks, I think it was 43. I'm just not going to make any assumptions because bags are very expensive. Or not to mess this up. I believe the deck should be. I misremembered. Okay. As long as we get it with more decks, we should be fine. And Talisiax. Decks, I can give it nothing but antidote. Okay. Get that out of the way then. Yeah, I got Jail Needle because I'm not really going to be using Hell. Heaven Striker with Dark Percentage. Not super useful in this run, but hey. Could in theory Baran's Launcher. I guess I could. It's not sphered for A Beast, but it is it is Brand's launcher in general. Give it a shot. Yeah, this is where I'm contemplating if I want to do Demon Needle or some nonsense like that. Like, get his Allure Handgun, a Demon Needle, and then I'm all good. And or Berserk Needle. Damn, I'm being accompanied by 2 level 200s. Serious business time. Yeah, you can switch. I'm hosting his Viridian. I'm good. I still get to play a character I haven't played in a while, and it's not a Force. So for me, I'm playing something I enjoy. 60 hit Disco Brain Man, nice. Yeah, I figured that way the Mo can get a little extra leveling in. the Ramar's time to shine. Yeah, double Centurion is so disrespectful. Do you even need this on her anymore? It's just for defense, right? I need it for 2 defense and how much? 3 accuracy? Okay. Yeah, so she's already using... she already has a free slot with V501. So she could keep this permanently. If I'm not looking to actively hell with her, which I don't think I would be doing, like Viridian Temple, for example, V501 is just fun. Means I could do, you know, my episode 4 whatever nonsense during Christmas and potentially help out in episode 1. I really just want to hard lock down everything. Which can happen if we're not at like full force. I think a lot of people put a lot of weight on ATP, and it's fair, but like if you're not in a 4-man party but playing multiplayer, sometimes it just need to lock something down. Oh, and now the big mystery. Does she float? Their angle. Yes, she floats above the ground. Hard for me to see at first. Yeah, we'll do one MAB. Brain was like, okay. There we go, I can menu correctly. Immediately rewarded for goofy runs. What can you say, chat? Immediately rewarded. Bye, slimes. They have an 18-18 chance of dropping. We have big Barans here. I think my obligation has to be the name of my final ranger. Get the Oblily here. I don't think there's anything you want on Viridian ID. From what I remember, like Pink ID gets something, right? It gets Lava's Cannon on normal slimes, and then Red ID gets the rare slimes. I don't think the other IDs get anything interesting. Unless we're specifically hunting for more eggs or badges or whatever. I'm not really gonna split them. Wanted to ask about the setting that highlights the item. Are you talking about like when healing items drop and you get the little box on the screen that I use? Is that what you mean by that? Oh yeah, that's a separate mod. It's not hard to do. Once you download it, it's just mostly default. 3 months until anti-grind starts again. Let's see. I don't know. But welcome, Techio. I'm like, when it comes to events, I think Easter was probably going to be one of our last big ones, to be honest with you. I'm like, I don't feel a compulsion to grind in this game. I've mostly gotten everything that I wanted. More spending time with people. So, like, I'm mostly satisfied. Yeah, I get tired of just not getting items, honestly, especially year after year. Not the ones that I'm looking for in terms of like hit percentage. So it's like you just have to play a really, really, really long time or just get really lucky. And given that I'm not lucky and I don't really feel like playing for like endless years, eventually we'll retire the account. Eventually. This is why I only play from August to December. Well, I don't like the fact that I feel forced to play. Because I'm like, I have other things I want to do during those months. So it's like, it's no longer a game at my own pace is the problem. Which was originally the intent of PSO, where it's like, oh, it's a nice event, I'll participate too. There's literally no point to playing because everything you want is in the badges, and then there's also quests that you can't get because they're just not available most of the year, etc. So it's like, cool, and then they like keep messing around with the schedule, which upsets me on many levels, I would like to say. So I'm just like, I don't appreciate when we're trying to set up for stuff like holiday events, and then they start like 2+ weeks late sometimes. It's like, I know they're like, we'll do the serving stuff when we start, but it's like, I can only take off certain number of days. So it's like, do I not? Like, I have to guess what the range of the holiday is, question mark? I don't know. Like, Easter started later than it did compared to some of the other holidays, as an example. It's been a bit tighter in general, but there are definitely instances I've played across 6 years where the holidays are just like off by like more than 2 weeks. And it's like, what is going on? I took off for the game and now it's not even available. So I'm like, I've already taken time out. And if they postpone it a week, I can't shift it. People are already covering shifts and stuff like that. That's like, it just left a very sour taste in my mouth last couple of years. I've talked about it a couple times on stream, but it's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be beholden to their time slot. Yeah, exactly. Where I was like, oh, I want to do anniversary, and then it was like, no, it wasn't available. So sad. I'll take that laser to the face, though. Poor enemies. I mean, I kind of hope at this point that I don't know. I'm just like, after so many years of running it, it's like, can they seem to be able to turn off the event easily without a restart. So hopefully across the next couple of years, if there is a request for them, please automate the holidays to be more consistent and just put it in ahead of time, please. So you see people spamming event 1, yeah, no, for sure. Because like sometimes they just miss it by a week. I think that's it, right? Because this just goes to mines. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna offer an alternative to what we just did. Go to lobby. I think there's more. Is there? Do you mean down one of... Oh, you mean down one of the other paths. Sure, we could check it, I guess. Normally, I just leave when we get to the store, if we're doing that kind of hunt. And honestly, I even leave in the room before if all we're doing is lilies. But I guess we could... Look, the worst that happens is we confirm there's nothing to do. That way it's on video. We just go, we're not going to do that again. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, whatever. So yeah, so for Grass Assassins specifically, this way. It's just to see who wants that in their lives. That's one of those things where, like, it makes sense when you're, like, starting out the game, you kind of play whenever, but, you know, I mean, I started this back when I was in college, essentially. So for me, it's like, I've long since been holding down a solid job. Well, for me, it's like these inconsistency in schedules, it doesn't work for me. I can't just say, like, oh, you know, whatever, I'm not doing anything next week. It's like, no, I really have a lot to do. It's like, when I put aside a week, I put aside a week for a reason at this point. Oh boy. Get rid of these guys. There's a couple grass assassins this way. Oh, that's a much more pleasant number to see in the sun. Maybe we'd have somebody split in like a larger group, left and right. Like 90% of the player base is 30 plus. I mean, I would think so, based off of PSO, its age itself. Look at all these slimes. Get out of here, slimes. I might as well dupe them while I'm here. I'm bored. Might as well just murder them. Oh, look at that. There's the Devil's Vulcan. Of course. So sad. A lot of slimes. Well, I guess we found the slime room. So many fire traps being spammed. Then we're gonna hook up in the other room again. Got it. And we've already cleared this. Okay. So unless I really want to go back to that other room to kill the one slime, which I don't, I think we're good. So, let's offer an alternative. Let's do this quest instead. Downside, we might have to reset slightly more if we get unlucky. Oh, speaking of which, it's like remind yourself, this is the extended soundtrack. This song will go on for eternity. Uh-oh, the wild dango has appeared. So, I don't know. I mean, the way I view it is that this is just a way to socialize with people in general, you know, the Twitch chat. So, I don't think it'll ever go like 100% away, but am I really going to be taking off 2 weeks at a time after this year? I mean, even this year I only took off like 5 days tops, and I'm not even sure if I'll take off days for Christmas or anniversary. Unless something gets canceled at this point. But we'll see. I'm not gonna say it won't happen this year, but I'm gonna say it's unlikely as of today. But we'll see. It's like I like the anniversary quests, but I know I wasn't. I don't know. Like, what did you think of the anniversary cycle, Ephinea? I know I was not a big fan of how it turned out with the RVR cycle. So for me, that kind of dissuades me from setting time aside for it. If I'm gonna be real blunt and honest with you, I did not enjoy that. I like the quests, so I will play it briefly for that, but I don't need to take off a week for that. What do I? Oh, because it was feeding Max. Yeah, I like the tower one, unironically. I don't ever really want to do the seabed one again. I'm really tired of that quest, to be real with you. Yeah, and that's where it felt bad. I mean, it's okay, they can experiment. I'm not saying that they can't do it. It's just that I wish that they had tested it with something other than like a major event. I don't know. I feel like they need a feedback group, I guess the best way. To say like, yes, this idea makes sense, or no, terrible idea, please don't do this. Oh, we got lucky. 10 out of 10. Chat, shh, shh, shh. Don't tell anybody, but we're banning a stream boo. Shh, don't tell the stream boo. I mean, look at that username. Username's whack. They got caught in the wild. No longer will they populate my screen, except for me to ban them. I was one of the people playing Temple and SS, and I hated it. I think at least I will say on stream we made a very honest attempt at playing all of them, and we did play a lot of the lesser played ones. The final few days we saw like the quadrillion points in Forest, and we went, okay, I'm done. Like honest statement, like yeah. If people are not going to take it seriously about the bonuses, I'm not going to. It's a waste of my time. Oh, random Sange. Really just added inventory space due to having this mag. I need to put some stuff away. Give me 1 second, chat. I don't need the monomates yet, but I can put them away for later. Put away... Cannon Rouge. No, because we could... No. Need Cannon Rouge for the other route. Damn, I really can't put anything away. This is kind of annoying. Put away the anti-paralysis for mag feeding. And also put away the luck material. That should work. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to think of something where I'm less likely to need it. Okay, there we go. Now I can pick this up. So, like, we did do Seabed quite a few times. I'm not going to say, like, we did, like, a... you know, every day for hours and hours, but it was more than a one-of. And we were doing Tower, because for a while nobody was doing Tower. And I actually really like Tower the most, to be honest with you. So for me, I was like, oh, I'm kind of okay with this. Like, the only one where we repeated it multiple times was probably episode 4 for Skyly, because that was like a brand new hunt, so it's like, why wouldn't we at least play that a few times to see how it goes? But I think otherwise, yeah, we did a good spread. We actually purposely avoided Forest, Techio. You could go back in the VODs. We played very little Forest. We're like, listen, we're gonna play it once on stream, and then maybe at the very end we played it, like literal final day we played it. Nothing in between, because I'm like, people are gonna be running Forest. And we did a decent amount of Spaceship, because I think we got a Daylight Scar. We were debating which ID was the best for the anniversary event. I remember that happened at one point. So I think we played some pretty, a good range. Only grinding Tower, Seabed, Desert this year. I'll probably do something similar. What is this room? Oh, yeah, you guys need to stand out of the doorway. Just spoilers, don't be in the doorway, then you'll be fine. So if somebody can kill the bringer is behind it, or not the bringer, it's the Indie Belra is behind us. There we go. What is my auto aim? What the, whatever. You know what? I was definitely holding back. it swiveled a couple times back forward. That's fine. Shotgun does whatever it wants sometimes. Listen. The shotgun was piloting me at that point. I'm holding a direction, I'm shooting the opposite. I'm like, sure, why not? Checks out. View. Yeah, I really did like Tower. I was trying to tell people, because a lot of people on stream were saying, like, you know, in general, they complain I don't play a lot of episode 2, but in general, they were also saying that Tower was, like, borderline unplayable. And I'm like, I think this is the one time I think I just hard disagree. I actually really like the Tower quest. I'll stand up for that Tower quest for sure. Get out of here, Darkbringers. This guy's out of there. But the Seabed one, I don't know. When people played it a lot, it was okay to play, but I personally just got kind of tired of the hug the wall, memorize where to put the fireball. I was like, I don't care. I don't like this portion of the quest that it's based on, so I'm like, it is what it is. Yeah, that doesn't help. I'm getting absolutely bodied because I'm too close to another player. It sucks. It is what it is. Screw these enemies up. Yeah, I know nobody had demon needles, I think, in any of our runs. But for us, it was just kind of a slog. Okay, what I'm gonna do a couple drive-by freezes. Need to make sure we get a good Zalor going. I think I'm gonna center this one, and then I'm gonna center... Oops, I already did one there. That works. And actually, you know what I can do? Now that we got the guaranteed ruins, I should just switch to this. Small run and quality of life improvement there. That slapped or something. Goodbye, Indie Belra. I don't need to maintain any of my freeze traps, because if we do get the other route, which is good for V101, I'm gonna get my traps back anyway. I'll go this way for items. Okay, so we didn't get the bonus room with a lot of B101, but here's the consolation prize. We get to go kill Falls. I'm kind of okay with that as a consolation prize, team, to be real honest with you. We're like, okay. I think I can live with that. Ever upload any Christmas Fiasco runs on YouTube? Oh, I didn't know you uploaded. Good to know, though. I tend not to follow anything PSO related, to be fair, though. When Fault gives me a cutscene, I'm gonna switch the song. I think I've heard this song long enough. You like this one, right? Okay, we missed a couple. There we go. I committed to that would be what we need to fight. Next song. We're gonna do challenge mode in the future. I'll probably, as I said before, go for Demon Needle / Berserk Needle, and then finish off with the Zalor gun of some kind. Like, technically, if I really thought I was gonna do RT, I could make it a Zalor launcher. I really doubt that I will. Oh, team is getting absolutely murdered out here. I was gonna say, retract, what did you do to your defenses that you're dying is the force? Oh, I'm out of range. Awkward. What am I, like one step from it? I think I was. Yeah, I was. It's so sad. Oh, somebody else's spinner got in the way. That's unfortunate. Over here. Yeah. I'm having like a easy breezy time over here. Chats is getting annihilated. I'm just like, I don't really care about falls. I mean, granted, I have a lot of health, but I would recommend Retract. If you have 3 seals, you just pop it on. It'd make you mostly immune to falls. Yeah, it's like, I mean, we showcased on stream. Like, it shouldn't matter if you get hit, especially if you're wearing Glide Divine plus 3 seals. You're basically unkillable. Like, you could legit be like a level 84 since you're falls. But it is what it is. Of course you're full screen. Jerk. That's a tease. That right there is a tease. Do I have Heavenly Resist on? I don't. Okay. I don't think this will knock me down without Heavenly Resist. We'll find out. Yeah, it doesn't knock me down. I was like, I think at like 1800 it knocks you down without Heavenly Resist. I was trying to think in my head. I was doing math. I'm like, I don't think it does. You have to get a 3 seals. You just do 1k gambles. Maybe you'll get value from that. That's how I got most of my units way back when. Pop these out of the way. But sadly, no red ring. Put away the Sangha just to say that I acquired it. Yeah, we were showcasing like break lines with the Force, so I'm like your resistances are weird. Like 3 seals fixes everything. It gives you literally 33 to all resists. Then Glide Divine is 25. So no matter what armor you have, you're going to have 58 resists. That boss isn't doing anything to you. And then if you're wearing a Congeal Cloak, then it's ultra funny. That boss actually does nothing to you. You're like, oh, Ice Move did like 420? Okay. Don't think I care with my 1k health. You're just like, GG. And plus, if you get 3 seals, if you do get to the point where you use this Grants, you're more likely to stand up and not get knocked down, so you can punish faster. 44 across the board, 59 with Glide Divine. Pretty solid. Yeah, Glide Divine helps a lot with survivability on that boss battle. Plus, you want to be using it anyway, since you need the Zalor for the extended reach. So that way, people that are in position can instantly do it. Good free crap down here. Good charge arm over here. Goodbye, enemy. Yeah, this quest I actually genuinely enjoy, solo Force. Minus if I get that one room in Ruins. That room upsets me. I'm like, please stop giving me right path as solo Force. Please don't. There's nothing of interest over there, trust me. Just give me normal path. Forces with Cycle 1 here do a lot of damage. So yeah, the worst thing that happens is we reset here, which is still an okay amount of Grouse Assassin. don't feel like doing Viridian Mines. Like, technically, we could go to the bonus room. Payoff is pretty terrible. Or, you know, just get lucky. Just get ruins every time, chat. Look, it's easy. Just tell the game you don't want to go to mines, and it'll just take you to ruins. See? New tech. Just explain to the game. You're like, listen, I don't have time for this. It's technically a 50-50, well, maybe allegedly 50-50. But I feel like more often than not, it takes me to ruins. Or as I said before, I honestly really wonder if it actually resets each day. I'm very curious when we compare to like when I play alone in groups, how many times it's like 2 ruins in a row and then mines. So if the next one is mines, I'm gonna be like, If it's ruins again, then it's just funny and it doesn't matter. It means RNG is so much in our favor. Goodbye, enemies. We get another chance at Red Ring or LNK combat, because no matter which route you get, you still get something somewhat useful in Viridian. And if you get the LNK, the consolation is you get a chance at V101 times like a million, so I think most people are probably okay with the combination of the two. So this is fine. We're gonna switch to using Varans earlier, since geared for dark percentage. We really got the right path again, huh? Don't like the right path if it wasn't clear. It's really hard to debuff it because there's too many enemies. Like we have to kill these things fast, or else they just become untargetable messes. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move up in the room a little bit so I can actually freeze this before it becomes a problem. Now I'm gonna force the anti-Belrers to look somewhere else other than all at the party. Alright, there we go. Mission accomplished there. Got some of them to turn. So just remember, team, when you're coming into this room, don't stay in the doorway. You want to actually just kind of run more to the left if you're able to. And then try to freeze. Somebody lined up with me. Just be careful about that. Where's my brand slasher targeting? I'm so confused. That's fine. We're on a magical journey. We'll find out together where it thinks I should be aiming. As long as I'm not lined up with the pathway there, I'm okay. I could probably do something like this to punish them. I just want to make sure I'm not in, like, the Chaos Springer's charge. I'm good now. Otherwise, this is a very happy Baranzable area. See, there we go. Look how much smoother that was. Yeah, this room... I'd like to be in the middle, roughly, so I can put a freeze trap down. Perfect. Good dango. Ooh, that damage. And the rocket seal's putting the work. Wait a little bit and punish. Let's help our leveling friends over here. Ooh, another 40-hit Vulcan. That's so sad. This room, I don't know where the best place to stand is, to be honest with you. I kind of like crisscross through and then pray. Like, that worked decently well, I guess. But I have to be first in the room. Like, I could not do that if I'm not first in the room. But they would activate too quickly. And we get hard punished. Speaking of punished, let's actually feed her mag. I think I needed antidotes, right? Yeah, this final room that we're coming up to, where it's the Falls room, I tend to go left. I don't know. I haven't found like a quote-unquote best strategy Like, I'll put a trap in the middle, then I'll put a trap on the side to try to lock them down. And between these, I usually shut down enough of the room that I'm okay. And then I know once that guy's dead, I'm not going to go over there. I'm going to put a freeze trap down here and another one here because I got some spares. There, we cleaned up that side of the room real quick. Welcome to the power of the Brands launcher, I guess. Get him out of here. And we'll go assist the other side. Should help them out a little bit. Oh, woe is me. We get to do Red Ring again. Who would have thought? Shake your head, chat. Well, I guess just another Red Ring attempt. Shrug. Yeah, like for remote, it's hard for remote to survive, but honestly, I would recommend just checking your units. Like, even just like one resist unit is probably gonna make you survive falls. Most of the time it's because we get greedy. We're like, oh, we die to falls all the time, and then you look at the resist and it's like 10. It's like 10 fire resist. Like, well, yeah, that'll do it. Fomaro lives the life of luxury. Let me tell you, she is the unkillable Fall Slayer. If you die as Fomaro, I'm like actually impressed. She has so many free units. You can just do like literally double heavenly resist, wear a glide divine, so you're almost at what, 48 armor and seal. We get another 33. You can push her even higher. She is quite a monster. You even have room for V101 and Smart Link. The character. Too close to one side, that's my bad. There we go. Better position. Yeah, otherwise, if I have 3 seals plus Glide Divine, it's enough to tank. Without it, it's like just a little shy of surviving, I think. Oh, I have a Yashminikov, that's right. Be using this. Damage there. Much easier. There we go. I recalled an item that is actually useful in the Falls fight when it feels like not cooperating. They want to go full arena and do the slow-mo attack. Use Yashminikov, speaking of which. Little chip damage there. Nice. Much smoother. So we'll see. Will we get the bonus room on ruins or not before we see mines? AKA the one that has like 40 plus Crimson Assassins. You only need to hit it once and it pays off for every other run. Kinda wild. What am I doing money-wise? Not great. I gotta restock. 45 hit Gladius. That is so sad, chat. That is just actually so sad. If only that was the Charge Vulcan. Let's feed it more antidotes. And then how do I feed it? Do I feed it Dimates so it doesn't get defense? Yeah, I feed it Dimates. Okay. So I could get rid of Monomates if I want to. Depends on how badly I want to feed it. There we go. It's almost usable as is. We're getting there. So let's see, chat. Will we see Mind Route? I actually don't remember how many Crimson Assassins are on the right side. We could experiment and count together. I think there's an okay amount, so we could at least do the caves, but we're definitely not going to mines afterwards, because I don't think Viridian Mines has anything of interest anymore. It's an actual wasteland. And then the penalty of getting Vault Op after that is so bad. I don't think it's worth doing a coin flip. I mean, unless well, I guess I'll leave it up to chat. Technically, it would be a lot of Heaven Punisher chances, because there are a lot of Sinnoh Reds that are on the other path. I'll leave it up to chat if we get to that point. What they would rather do, just reset it and go for Ruins, or go for the mines at that point. It has to happen, which I'm not convinced it's going to happen, where we see the bonus room Ruins. But we'll see. I'll do a couple more of these. And we'll mix it up a little. She's trying to body block us. Oh, she won. She won. She got everybody off. I saw it. It's like a traffic jam. I'm actually going to put a Confuse Trap down here. Might be more useful. Photon drop, okay. Oh, I forgot how spread out they were in this wave. For some reason I thought they were at the top as well. Not really. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pick up money from the bank at some point. Not a big deal. That's why we make all that extra meseta from the other runs. So we could go faster on these runs. That was such a clean kill. I never really asked this question before, but why does the Grass Assassin explode into other Grass Assassins when it dies? Oh, we get Mind Path. Okay, let's at least see how many Crimson Assassins are potentially this way. But it's gonna be Oops All Lily. Oh, Bill Lily, what are you doing here? Oh, that's what you've been hiding. Everybody looking at MA1B, they've been here the whole time. Okay, so what I would recommend actually, Retract, if you Refoe this room, Refoe is your big friend. Oh, there's a Heavenly Power. I don't mind one of those. Up a Tri-Fluid. This room in single player is so stupid for Forest. Let me tell you, chat. If you want like an absolute brain dead clear, yeah, I was gonna say we might as well just clear out the caves if nothing else here, because there's a decent amount of things like Sage chances, some B101s. You might as well do it. Or enemies. More B101 chances here. Some of these guys. Yeah, on red ID, these are hilarious. As well as yellow ID. We're going this way. I think this has Crimson Assassins. It's gonna be not Mill. Well, hopefully not Mill Lily. It's gonna be lilies around the center ring. We should get a few crimsons after this. 4 enemies. You know what's funny? There's actually so many enemies. Our XP per second is decent. Like, we're getting 120 XP a second. That's not exactly super low. Like, we're getting, like, ultimate, like, above average ultimate quest XP per second. Like, is it going to be competing with episode 4 or boss rush? No. That's still a significant amount. So they don't have anything interesting when they split. That's enemies. But there's the Yasha chances of spawning. Who knows? Maybe we'll get Sange Yasha. I believe. Already got Sange. So now we're at mines. If we do not get the Sinnoh Red Room, we definitely reset. As I said before, I have not seen a single time where you do not get the Sinnoh Red Room that it leads to the bonus room. I've never seen it. I'm not convinced it exists. After having run this quest hundreds of times, or at least about 120 or so, I have never seen it happen with that combination. I'm not convinced it exists. We're gonna go ahead and come over here. Oh, I ran it. Yes. Let's see. Will we get the Sinnoh Red Room? We're gonna hope when we come to the room with the dub chicks that it is going to give us the right door. And I mean literally right door, not figuratively the right door. I'm gonna face tank this to some extent. 4 enemies. Okay, no Heaven Punisher so far. Got many chances to go though. Goodbye, guild chicks. No room for Die Grinder. Gotta feed my mag more or something. Please give us the other door. Please don't give us the straight door. Ooh. I don't think we bother going this way. I'm being real honest with you, team. I think we just leave. We could kill the Sinnoh Red because it's here, but beyond that, I don't think we bother. Because this is the awful dub check room that takes forever to clear. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think there's any more Sinnohs for a while, so we'll do that quick check. That's unfortunate. Auto. All right, the grinder's away on this separate character. Alright. So unlucky. We don't mind getting mines if it goes to the other room, because the other room technically also leads to a lot of value, so it's worth completing. If we get the Sinnoh Red Room. If we don't get the Sinnoh Red Room, I don't think we could get the bonus room. Therefore, there's no reason to continuing. Let's try again. Welcome, Koi Sheppy. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, whenever I see that, I'm like, cut the run. That's the only route I don't want to do in any ID for any scenario. It's just pointless. Let's finish off setting up a new PC. Congratulations. Now I can officially dump these antidotes. I don't need them anymore. Rest in peace, antidotes. Okay. What I'll do is I'll skip this song forward a little bit. We heard enough of that. Gonna be locking in for school and streaming. Nice, nice. Hopefully the new computer make sure everything goes smoothly. Poor enemy. Yeah, Samurai Warrior 5 soundtrack for some reason, they just don't have a full list. I think the games just aren't popular, which is fair, because there's like a million Dynasty Warrior clone games from Koei. Like Dojo, I think they're up to like 25. Especially if you count like the Game Boy one. Little wild. Okay, here's some chances of V101 again. Let's see what we get. Come on, give us ruins. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, I think the odds are we are likely to get the bonus room this time. Or if we get falls again, I'm not really gonna get mad. We're in Viridian, so for me that's kind of win-win. When I see that on Orange ID, I get sad. But I guess that means that the bonus room will have V101 and a decent number of chances at Heaven Punisher. Okay. Should be fun if we could get it. But again, it might require us needing to go up. Like, maybe that's what it is. Maybe Ruins is also predetermined, just like Mines is predetermined. I'm not sure. We'll have to start keeping track of it, like, for real. So every time we've gone through the right door, it's always led to falls. We have not gotten through the north door first. So presumably if we go through the other door, it should lead us to the bonus room. Maybe. Question mark. Maybe. But I always forget because we'd go many weeks between PSO. But we'll find out, I guess. I definitely don't like going through the right door, so I'm always gonna say, please, please, please give us the other path. I promise you it exists, despite the game's insistence on us going the other way. Nicely done. So I'll try to be very aggressive with traps for the team. Please go. Oh, come on. Well, Chan, I think we're about to fight falls again, but it is what it is. Put a freeze trap here. I'm gonna put a freeze trap way back here. Put a freeze trap in the middle. Yeah, there we go. Look at that coverage. Oh, that was disgusting coverage against those stupid Belras. Put a freeze trap down here. Put another one over here. This should be fun. Oh. Everybody's crowding me. You're scaring me. Don't go near me with Indie Belras, please. Dango. So we're gonna put a happy little freeze trap. Oh, freeze trap already acquired. Nice. Well, we'll help with the bad enemy there at least. Build the Indie Belra from here. That way the team can move. Rip retract. Rip Dango. I like to go on the right side. That way I can get a nice freeze, and I can deal with the bull claws, and I end up hitting the Indie Belras without needing to move very much. Kinda nice. Gonna get a refreeze. Killed all those sorcerers for the team. So all that I gotta do is kill those. Yeah, it's definitely much harder in multiplayer just because there's so many bodies. But look at that XP per second, chat. 140 XP a second before boss is very silly. That is a serious amount of XP for just normal kills. Especially episode 1. I got 4 freeze traps left, so I gotta be a little careful here. I'm gonna need at least 2 here. I'm gonna put one there, and then I'm gonna put one here to cover everything. There we go. Good cleanup. Put a freeze trap here and a freeze trap here, and this should suffice. Good cleanup. Nice and easy cleanup on this side. Easy. Let's try to help the team out here a little bit. Oh! Proof, it is random. I am definitely getting the freeze traps. Hold on, team. I'm getting the freeze traps. I am not doing this without freeze traps. This room is a absolute nightmare without traps. I'm gonna go acquire these real quick. I would like 19 freeze traps for this room, please. Okay. Much better. Like, yeah. Let's not do a room with like 200 enemies with 0 freeze traps. Especially given at least 30 or 40 of them are gonna be Chaos Bringers. So anyway, so now our consolation prize is a whole bunch of V101, a moderate chance at Heaven Punisher, and LNK, because we're gonna go fight Worm Boss after this. So kind of win-win, honestly. I think it's Worm Boss for this. It's either Worm Boss or Dragon, but either way, we get a nice consolation boss at the end. I think it's Worm Boss. Yeah. My only goal here is look at all these V101s. Yeah, there we go. This is for remote. Hopefully he receives happiness in this room via tons of V101s. Even though we don't get them as consistently, when you get the bonus room, oh boy, is it worth it. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and freeze this group. Or freeze trap, there we go. Look at how many enemies are here. Almost every wave is V101 and then just value. I think that makes up for the other more lackluster runs. Ooh, so much. Oh, I forgot it's swordsman lore from Del Sabers too. I totally forgot about that. Oh, that's just so much added value. My channel wasn't even thinking about that until just now. I'm like, wait a minute, that's actually relevant. Well, this room's even better. By the way, I like our XP at the moment. Our XP is yes. We're gonna be receiving it. Okay, please give us a V101 in this room. Alright. Oh, somebody celebrated. But yeah, just look at how many Crimson Assassins there are. Come on, game. Give it to somebody. There are so many in here. I'll take the materials, though. Aw, sadly no. Yeah, that really was a ton of assassins. That's what I'm saying. Like, it makes up for it being a bit lower. Like, I think on average, you end up with almost as much as MA1B, but then you get, like, so many better hunt items at the same time. Like, the high of this quest is so much higher than the MA1B. So good. So anyway, let's go, I guess, murder. It's either Worm Boss or Dragon. We'll find out in a moment. Might be Dragon. Oh no, it's Worm Boss. Nice. I couldn't remember. I know both of them are related to bonus rooms. So, yeah, I guess we'll just get an LNK chance. I guess that's fine. And then we'll get a bonus material for clearing it. So maybe it'll be TP material. We'll find out. There we go. Just more XP, chat. More XP. Yeah, like, we almost got a TTF's worth of experience before the boss, but it was just not from killing bosses, but from murdering monsters. I'm kind of funny. Sadly, I don't think I have an X-Call on this character, so I'm just gonna bazooka time. Believe in the great bazooka. Yeah, as long as I aim downwards on the body, I should hit quite a few plates here. There we go. So let's see if we end up with 100,000 experience, which is about where we end with TTF anyway. Yeah. Sadly, no LNK, but hey, I'll take the consolation prize. The bonus material. Guess I just feed this thing Dimates until the end of time. Mixed with a couple Monomates, so I don't have to back for healing items as often. Let's take out probably 300,000. That would I need to back out. So many power materials, jeez. Monomate. So make sure to grab your bonus material by talking to the person next to Principal. What's her name? Sue or something? Okay, compensation equals... Oh, she gave me a luck material? Nice. Okay, I could live with that. I'm okay with that, chat. Let's say 2 more. If we do a reset, we don't count it. And then we'll see what the chat wants to grind next. Speaking of which, move forward in songs. Got the lucky TP mat, nice. Yeah, I figure, you know, might as well get good XP. Not gonna be like quite super V101 dense, but it's a lot of red ring attempts we got in. I'm happy with it so far. I'm contemplating, because I do this specific quest so often, whether I should actually get an AB's launcher. Thinking about it. I probably still want to do machine first. But it would have been nice to have just a little more oomph here. I guess I could always just make a third Baran's launcher, put A beast on it, and be like, I'll decide what goes with that later, and then I have one for just machine. But I think the native dark one has been working wonders for episode 2. So I don't have any regrets with that choice so far. Full of Constellation Crimson Assassins here. I mean, chat, does it feel 50-50 to you with how often we get ruins? Like, I don't know. Like, I really want, like, a sample size. Like, I feel like we've done 30, and more than 20 have been ruins. Just saying. Like, it has been ridiculously skewed. And I'll take it. Listen. I'm completely okay with running ruins to the end of time. A little Crimson Assassin there. At least there's a couple V101 chances, even if we don't get the Mega Room here. Or Milkweeks, just getting mowed down by the endless hail of bullets and gunfire in general. Yeah, I like how easy it is to get to this room, but then you go the other way and it takes like forever to get to mines. I don't know why that path is so short comparatively. Okay, will we ever see the northern door? Is the northern door a lie? We're just never gonna see it today. It's gonna be like spoken of in whispers. Like, once there was another door here. I swear it went somewhere other than to the right. Oh, there we go. See, we complained. There we go. Let's actually see what the door goes to. It's been so long since we've gone northern door. I honestly don't remember the spawn. It so rarely takes me here. But I remember it not being as heinous, other than there's more annoying dark gutters. Which is useful for some IDs to have. Like, as I said before, doing yellow ID runs here is wild. You get decent value in ruins, and then the bonus room is insane. Okay, I kind of remember them being centered. There we go. Hello, Indy Belra. Would you like to perish? This is the I hope you have a spread needle ID room. Right, chat? Like, that was basically just a wall of spread needle. This room is much easier to clear compared to the other one. That's why I don't like doing the back and forth of the other one. Wait for the team a little bit, sync up a little more. Put a freeze trap in the middle and flip to the other side. This should be fun. Yeah, that way we don't have to worry about the gunners. Oh, one gunner got away. I tried. Oh, team killed it with Tex. Nice. Oh, the fist doesn't knock me down anymore. That's actually kind of scary. That one lone Deldy. Or Deldy. This is another kind of tight route. I think this... Is this actually the place where they meet up? I guess it has to be, right? One where I normally go in the corner. But anyway, that path is much easier. Because I feel like everything is more grouped together. And there's less indie Belras that kind of ruin your day. Yeah, like, I just feel like time-wise, this route was much faster. I don't know if it gives more interesting rares. I guess it depends on your ID, but... Yeah, I have a ton of freeze traps this time, because we did the north route instead of the other route. Do something like this, and that should cover us. There we go, a little Baranzan on him. Freeze trap here, put a freeze trap here. Oh, I thought Belra was dead. I jump scared myself, my bad. It's like, wait a minute. That wasn't a lethal shot. Oh no, we have to do falls. Golly gee, chat, whatever are we gonna do? Well, at least you can say we did red ring attempts today. Looks like we get like what, about 8 chances of B101 going this way, which is like not too dissimilar to how TTF was with the 3 sets of 3 Sinnoh Blues, for example. So that's how I kind of look at it. This is the takeover of the old TTF, where it's just off chance B101, and sometimes you hit jackpot, and then you get red rings. Get rid of these. But I guess there weren't a lot of Sinnoh Reds in the other path. I guess it's just the Mines one that ends up with Sinnoh Reds in their main room. It's not like an issue, it's just something to note. I guess the Mines bonus room, and sadly doesn't have any Crimson Assassins, so it's definitely less value for Viridian. No, at least it doesn't have the wall of Viridian, we'll put it that way. But yeah, it's quite something. So we'll do one more run after this. So whatever chat would like to hunt, we'll hunt. So if somebody needs something from RT, could in theory do it. Otherwise, let's enjoy the next hour and a half of the stream or so. I'll be pausing at a somewhat normal-ish time, since I do have to drive to work. Don't look forward to that, but it is what it is. Go away from the... Back into the group. That way that gives a an area to dodge. Go revive a team member, then get out of the center. Back to the center. Go ahead and go to the side. Back to the center. Then go ahead and go to the side, just to leave the center. Back to the center. Man, you wanna do any other attacks, Falls? You feel like doing something else? No? Okay. Like to think Falls is just going blam 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 kaboom, like just messing around. Like, okay, thanks, Falls. And that's fine. They can smack me if they want to. That was some big damage. I'm gonna disrespectfully just eat a monomate and wait. I at least did a heavy attack there to spare some HP of the other players. But I did take that personal. That Falls, making me heal. How dare you? GG to the boss, I guess. Sadly, it looks like no banner. Okay, one more. We'll mix it up a bit. Here we go, chat. I almost have a completed mag. It only took literally a year because I forgot to feed it. But it's getting there at least. I would consider using it now that the dex is at least fixed. Level 1 to Lysius over Nidra. For general procs, it's not too far off. Done with post game. Yeah, still somebody hit level 200. Oh, I could just put my generic power mag back, I guess. Because I should be at max stats no matter what now. Oh, or... Wait, how does that work? Oh, because there's one more dex. Oh, I do actually need to level before I can swap to it. That's so sad. I tried. One more ATA, then I can use the other mag. I don't mind taking the ATP hit because I have Centurion ability, which overcaps me. Okay. So if this doesn't take us a bad route, this will be the final run. We'll see what chat would like to do after this. Ooh, man, she... Wow, that was an aggressive block for the NPC. she just boom, slammed the door. Like, oh, is there a gap here? Don't mind me. Blocks off all 4 players. She's a pro. She's definitely hired by Falls. I'm like, listen, we might be level 200 characters. We're defenseless. Falls exploits our inability to be rude. Get out of here, Nano Dragons. Yeah, I think it's safe to say we could skip TTF at the end of the stream. Like we fought Falls enough today, right? Like we're already on the 3rd or 4th one. We're good. We usually end the stream with 3 TTFs, but if you do this one, fine. We don't need to double dip. For those. Thank you for the good luck and parameter. We'll still get a couple V101 chances regardless. Or if we get a bad route, then we'll get one more attempt. Survey says... Oh, we got them on. Hey! Yeah, we did it. There we go. Persistence, chat. Okay, well, I'm gonna believe in the Rafoi. I am not dealing with this room, let me tell you. Just like, this is one of those times you're like, you let the Force cook. I just believe in the Rafoi. Like, look how it stun locks the whole room. You're a believer now. This quest is so good. We might as well see if we get the bonus room. I'm gonna be very sad if we get the northern door. The northern door will tilt me, I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like the northern door beyond the Dubjix. But hey, we still get some chances at Ubers here, so we might as well just keep going. Oh, oops, that was a lure on the old pan arms. I should jail you. Yeah, the drop rate is not terrible, as I said before. Like one out of 18. I mean, that's better than some of the lame to Argent chances we go for. Granted, there aren't like a super high number of enemies, but the flip side is we still get red ring attempts and everything else. So I'm like, okay, I could live with that. And who knows, we might even still get more V101s before it ends. Well, if you really needed pan arms, if you're playing Orange ID, this would have been nothing but photon filters. Would have been kind of wild, honestly. But yeah, I like this for Orange ID, so if people are not sure what to do with their Orange ID character, pretty much no matter where you go, it's value. Because you want to go to Mines. Ruins is also really good for you. The only thing you don't really want is Falls, but the bonus room next to Falls is amazing. So it's still worth doing. There are so many enemies here. Let's go ahead and shut some of them down. That Masetta. Like, isn't it weird that this side is so much longer than the other route? Like, we're even taking a different way to get there. Do you see what I mean? Like, is this the one that determines whether or not you get the proper mines route? Is that what this is? Because remember, we were around the Lily Ring before. So, like, is this gonna make us get the good door, or is it just random that we got this way? Also, the lilies on the other side, hilarious, by the way. If that's a mill lily, that's actually a heartbreaker when it happens. You cannot reach those lilies. It's so sad. They're just there for flavor. And see how the Rafoi hits all of them? I really like that they space the enemies in a way that if you're playing solo Force, or even multiplayer Force, where Retract was able to just hit every lily in the room with one Rafoi. It's so well designed, to be real with you. It's like, oh, thank you. Like, they're not necessarily, like, ultra close and you can freeze trap them, but they're at least in, like, tech distance. So many enemies here. 4v101 chances. Let's see, did this alternate route into mines result in us getting the good mines door? I don't know the dependencies. There's not very much written on this quest, so it's all just observations. So we know that we can get Falls or bonus door, regardless of which route we take to Falls. I think that one is truly random. I feel like based off of the weighting, I've seen slightly more Falls than I have bonus room. But it could just be sample size. Goodbye, enemies. More luck material, take some of those. One Sinnoh room. Sinnoh room and a bonus room is gonna be when we go there, chat. Then we get to murder Dragon at the end for fun. Poor Dragon. Yeah, like, the best part is, like, if you're doing this on Verdian, then it's like you already know what to do with red and yellow. Yeah, like, yellow has the opposite thing, where, like, it's up to you if you want to do yellow ruins. It's okay. It made more sense before, because, the left route used to have Sinnoh blue with Excalibur, so that would have led to Excalibur and all the other goodies that Yellow ID gets. And Yellow ID ruins is already decent, so it's like, wow. What hard value. This is fine so far. It's fine so far. Just don't make us go straight. Oh, that is so sad. We did not get the good room. We'll kill the first Sinnoh Red and we'll leave. That's like the only thing worth killing, and then we just leave. So sad. This route is just so bad. I mean, if chat wants to see it, we could do the room. I don't think there's anything of interest, but we could try it in theory. But I'm gonna at least kill these guys out of spite. Get out of here. Give me a Viridian card. I'm out of here. Okay, well, I mean, we got the V101. Welcome, Granite Knight. Hope you're doing well. Moon Atomizers. Switch the song. Need more monomates to this thing. Yeah, this is at least strong enough that I feel like I wouldn't be hard nerfing myself. Well, we'll do one more since we got the bad route. Then after that, chat, if there's an item you were looking for, please let us know. Last one for me, says Dango. Sure thing, Dango. Hopefully you've been having a good time. Red player is absolutely needed. Oh, she got me. She got me. Telling you, we should hire her to be a hunter. Actually unstoppable. You're a monster. Let's see, any last second funny V101s we could acquire here? The grinder. This song's a bit shorter in terms of loops. Let's skip it ahead one. Same song, but different. I guess action versus suspense? I don't know. Or maybe the other one was like the stage select and this is the stage. By random enemies. So we got some very disappointing Mines RNG. Yeah, that other room just takes forever. If the dub chicks were actually killable, I don't think I would mind going the other route, but man, it is so tedious killing them. Alright, well, it's gonna try to... Let's see if it actually forgives us. It gives us the Sinnoh Red room. We'll continue this way. I do find it funny that we saw more Mill Lilies in this quest than we did all of Rare Enemy Week, and also all of Easter. I think we saw maybe one total Mill Lily, and it was out of place. Like on Red ID or something, TTF. For Rare Enemy Week, I don't think we saw it at all. They were all hiding in here. Okay, we got them this time now. Clean up these enemies. That did not weapon swap me like I wanted it to. That's fine. Cryptango. Last minute V101s. Rip remote. be banned on them. Gotta freeze them. There we go. Save the rest of my freeze traps for later. Poor Nano Dragon getting abused with Barda. So many dead lilies. Oh, they split. Oh well. Oh, I got baited. Oh. You got me, Door. You got me. Oh, we're going this way again. Of our shadow on the ceiling when we go through that hallway. I was like to look up as we start to go through the door. Yeah, we'll switch the song in a little tiny bit. There we go. Be a little more proactive at song switching. At least for a little bit. We have the Rafoi shut down. I'm not even gonna hit the lilies, I'm actually just gonna ignore them. I'm gonna kill the ones behind them. And be like, our force has that, we're fine. There are so many enemies on this route compared to the one that goes to ruins. Like, is it just me? Like, it just feels like this route is like 4 times longer for no reason. We went through so many extra rooms. And they had multiple waves in them, as opposed to just like one room with just some enemies. It is what it is, I guess. More Viridia card chance. I feel like they had a big missed opportunity with Viridian card to do something kind of fun. Like, could you imagine if it was like, the weapon is like very mediocre, but if you have the section ID it belongs to, and you are that section ID using it, right? It should have been like, it gets like crazy stats, and it has like an unlocked special. Can you imagine? Just like berserk cards with like 500 plus ATP. That would have been fun. Or even if it shot lasers or something, like it was doing the Gal Wind or whatever equivalency. Okay, moment of truth. Will we get the good path, or is it going to give us the terrible, no good, lousy, awful northern door, which I don't want to go to? Wow, that is really unlucky. That is so sad. I promise you there's something good in the other route. This route is just mediocre. Might as well just freeze them. At least we got a couple Heaven Punisher chances. That's how I view it. It's kind of like an okay run. Much worse than going to ruins, and obviously much worse than getting Red Ring. But it is what it is. I'll keep the money on her for now. So, what would the team like to do? We have at least a good hour or so, maybe an hour 10. I'm willing to dedicate to other runs. We got the required item for other people. Hopefully you get some rest and go. Need some die mates to this. And there we go. We made the mag basically usable for Rock Seal, which is kind of nice. Because I realized she's still using a generic power mag, which is a little awkward. So we're gonna leave this quest in disgust and protest of the Dubchick route. What does the team feel like doing? There we go, we see the pig buy. Skip ahead in the song list. Actually, I can listen to this for a bit longer. Let's see. Close these, don't need these. Chat doesn't have a suggestion. I will pick something at random. What have we not done recently for hunts? Retract has no clue. Is there anything else you needed, Remote? We helped you go through the thousands of zoos, and we're like, nah, just do episode 1. Sadly, we didn't get Red Ring. It would have been nice. I mean, we got like, what, 4 or 5 attempts or whatever? So it's just kind of a nicety while doing V101 runs. I don't really want to do Tower. Tower is the only thing that is definitely out. We're doing that anniversary. I don't like to do that off event. Episode 4 I could always do with forces. I don't really care. If there's anything I'm looking for in there. Is there something I wanted to do in episode 1 we haven't done? I'm gonna look at my quest for hunts for inspiration. Well, that reminds me, did I put Scarlet Realm 3 in here? Oh, I did put Scarlet Realm 3 in here. Okay, good. Oh, right. There's less enemies in single player for the quest. Yes. Okay, I forgot about that. See, pass me new to make a note for that. I would forget about that. I don't really want to do Purple Run. New Hope is solo only. Episode 2. I wrote the word value for Phantasmal World 2. I mean, it's true. No real point to doing CCC since it's not an event. Double checking the RVR. Dare I try the episode 5 RVR again? Could try to get revenge on it briefly. Yeah, for those that haven't seen it, it has like an absolutely disgusting number of switches and nonsense you have to do. Yeah, I don't feel like doing it, I'll be real with you. I'll show people that want to see it in the chat if they want to see why I don't like this quest. Oh, that bad boy there. Why are there so many warps? Makes me very sad and cranky, chat, when we go there. It even has the S room, and it makes you go through 2 sets of pits. What a slog. Yeah, I don't feel like doing it. It's like, I looked at the map again, and I'm like, yeah, never mind. I remember why I don't run this quest. We could try Restless Lion. That is not a multiplayer. Yeah, anything where you fight NPCs, that is single player. See, I have a lot of RBR highlight ones, but there's not ones, they're not in the RBR is the problem. It's like, I don't feel like doing them. What would just be gross amount of XP potentially for remote? I'm gonna frame it that way. XP, but also items. There are quests that would hit that category. It'd probably be episode 4. MA4 is always solid. Yeah, we could do those. Any particular ID preference? I'm okay with doing at least, let's say two and then like a goofy run or something in between. Yeah, yellow ID is my classic go-to. Orange ID is fine. White ID kind of whack unless you're doing rare. I guess if it's between those, I haven't done red ID in a while. Let's do it red ID. Because that way we get all the goodies. It's this one. Yeah, it's like, I'll just play Force into it, so I don't really care. It could be any beat. Every beat is the Force beat. So yeah, let's get some red ID. Phone Newman, haven't been leveling him as much. Played him a bit earlier. Yeah, I thought about new mob up and I'm like, I like the first room, and then like nothing after that. I don't want to go through like 3 sets of warps and find all these switches. I'm like, I think I'm good. I figured this character already had the Psycho Wand, so it saves me some time. Even has 1 adept on him, which is kind of nice. Oops. I hit the share button by accident on the controller and it opens Steam. Like, no please, don't do that. Yeah, should give remote decent experience. I don't have... Oh no, I have Magical Beast on him. Never mind, disregard. We're good. I like that I put Heavenly Body on him because I was tired of getting knocked down in episode 4. I can tell that this character is geared for episode 4. When I see Heavenly HP, Heavenly Body, I'm like, I know exactly why that's there. Sleep well, Grand Night. So we'll do like 2 of these runs and then like a short joke run or something. Maybe we'll do 1 run for Gaiguis. I can look that up while we're waiting for the swap. I did say we were going to do slightly more with Gaigui, which we technically did do today. Can't do the Military Strikes Back, because that is that one. Solo only. Oh, the Military Strikes Back is the other one. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize they were the same quest. Oh. Oh, that changes things. Hold on, yeah, we're ending with the Military Strikes Back. I forgot that was a... I forgot they did have a multiplayer equivalency. Whoops, I better go update that in the quest guide. Where is that at? I'm gonna make a note. Give me a second, I'm gonna update the guide in real time. I didn't even realize that it was that. So I'm like, okay. I don't know if that counts as single or multi. Give me 1 second, chat. It's super important that I leave a placeholder. We're gonna run the quest to see if it should go there. So now we actually have something I don't think I've ever done. Look at that, chat. We're learning today. There's very few quests I haven't tried before. I don't think I've ever tried that one before. I just thought it was kind of like a joke quest, which, I mean, I guess technically it is, but at least it should result in us maybe getting double Gal Griffin if it's literally the other one. So we would play Yellow ID episode 2 there. And then I forget if that quest goes all the way to Overflow or not. I think it does. Yes, it does. So it's a very long quest, potentially. Although it says only one Gal Griffin, so is it just... Oh, the Military Strikes Back only has one, but the single player has two. That's weird. That's weird. Why are there different boss counts between them? I mean, we'll still try it to see if it's worth running. But yeah, that's a bit disappointing to learn that it doesn't have double Gal Griffin. I'm not gonna lie, that does tone it down a little bit. That's probably why I didn't realize it was the same quest, allegedly. Yeah, let's focus on Depoe stacking to slow them down. Alright, my excitement went down a little bit, because I was like, wow, is there a double Gal Griffin quest in multiplayer? I've just never tried. It's like, oh, it's only single. Oh, well. I mean, at least it goes to Overflow, so I can't say it will be a total waste of our time. But I think it will take us to Tower, which is kind of evil. That'll be fun. Right, chat? Needless to say, I will be bringing a force since we're going to Tower. There we go. Granite with the fun. I'll slow them down with the fireball. Should work on this wave too. Sort of. As long as we debuff them here, we should be good. Dip them out a little for the team. Stack the Bowies. Next wave should go much faster. There we go, much faster. As long as they kill the zoo, we should be good here. Debuff time. Poor Astar. Ooh, team separated a little far from me there, Rip team. Chip them both out, I guess. Like a one time. Okay. Pause, swap the song. There we go. Sleep well, Granite. Poor Rappies. Yeah, now that they don't drop eggs, spooking them is completely fine. It's like whatever. XP's mediocre. Still chip out most of the Buddhas, so I don't need to worry about them. They're done. Debuff into debuff. Fire fluid. Debuff into debuff into prey. They let me do things. Okay, there we go. The lore there should help immensely. Once they just kill like the Zoos and the Astarks here, we should be good. I should be roughly on time with them. I'm taking that damage to the face there. Ooh, almost died. Close. Good battle, nice. Always useful when training up new characters, not have to worry about that. Easy PD. Sadly, it did not look like we got the Cannon Rouge from the surface. We got like a couple of chances left, but it's looking not likely. Since we'll find a ring of Cannon Rouge maybe here. On Disco Brave Man. Sadly, no Cannon Rouge. But I think because the other quest is going to be much longer, I think we'll just do literally one of these, and then I want to see how horrible that quest is. I want to know, chat. I have a feeling it's going to take like a half hour, that's why I say that. If I thought it was going to be like 20 minutes, I would do another one of these. But now I'm very curious how unplayable it is. So I hear almost nobody talk about that quest. I think I've seen it abbreviated a couple times, so people have run it before. But it's definitely a big shame it doesn't double Gal Griffin. There you go, Heavenly Mind. A perfect frame with 0 defense and 0 evasion. Don't think it should be allowed to be called that. Those are the stats. I'm just saying, like, perfectly awful, maybe. Maybe another word is there. Low average frame. Perfectly unacceptable frame. Another good one. Let's come over here. Rebuff the team, because I can. 3, 2, 1. Happy little... Oh! Gotta pull up sooner. That's fine. The important thing is they're still clumped. I died using Psycho Wand. I deserve that. It's for being a bit too slow on the Gapoe. My bad. I was like a couple of frames too slow. So I was gonna say 3, 2, 1 and then press it so that way they walk into it on 0, but a little too slow. Oh well, we live and learn. Go take the mono grinders. Which I will probably just sell. I feel like Hellcleave. Do you want to just sell these? I don't know what to do with all of them. I have too many. Make a profit off them, Hellcleave. Get rid of these. Yeah, definitely will end up giving up a lot of materials. Some of it in, like, Christmas giveaways. Don't get me wrong. We'll still do those, but I do need to actually, like, sphere up. I don't mind, like, discounts on the stream, but I think I do need PDs for what I need to do at this point. Debuff, debuff, debuff. Switch back to Magical Piece. Merch, because my damage looked low there. Now we should be doing some increased damage. Yeah, there we go. Damage fix, much better. Jerk. Guess I'll still kill the Rappies because of XP. Well, it wasn't slower until I got knocked down. Once I got knocked down, it was much slower. That's unfortunate. That also killed my Gapoe stack. Annoying. Oh well, at least I'm at max MST with all the buffs. I should be able to do decent damage to these Marissas on spawn, to the point where they probably don't even need to be attacked. They're already dead, they just gotta walk forward. Or Gerda-Bulu. Grinders, not too bad. Get a couple dye fluids. Cats spawn the zoos, but that's okay. They at least managed to stay close. That could have been much worse. I've seen it where people spawn it and walk away, and then they're in the walls. Like an Aliens movie. They're just they're in the walls. They're everywhere. Out of here. Okay. Gonna mash a couple Gapoes, then I'm gonna switch the song. Like how long my Gapoe animation is. It's kind of wild. By Marissa's. Move slightly to the side after it's a lure here. Significantly. Oh. As far as they live. That's getting bullied. Let me debuff. There we go. That way remote doesn't just instantly die to all the angry Gorons over here. Nice level up. No, Rappy. Where were you when we were doing very hard mode? Get out of here. Right, chat? Get out of here. Not welcome here. Heavenly legs. Get that garbage out of here. Aw, you lasered me while I was debuffing. That was mean. Just want to make it so that you're all more vulnerable to being shot. What's wrong with that? Out of here, Zeus. It's like, listen, I'm not the one that's harming you. Be angry at the Rangers. Probably faster to cycle 1 this. Buff retract actually before we go too much further. He was against me, so I tried turning, and the game is like, no, thou shalt not turn. I'm like, you're right. Foolish me. Anyway, since I'm going to be resonding and rebarding for a little bit, I might as well just stick to using Cycle 1 here. And once they get a little lower, I'm going to switch back to Magical Piece. Put down 1 Gafolie to slow them. Debuff, 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 and back to stacking. There we go. Team will take care of the rest. And I'll assist them by mostly melting the satellite lizards. How is that 2 alive? Get out of here. Ooh, that Marissa died instantly. It knows what it did, Chad. Pays for its crimes. Debuff, debuff, debuff. Back to stacks. Kill most of the regular Gorons at least. Slightly chip out the Pyros. Oh, he's over there. That should slow up the detonators slightly. Have to get a debuff. We'll do our best to stun lock here. I can't believe I've only used like 3 fluids and 2 of them were dye fluids. This character's something else with Cycle 1. What an ability. So let's go roughly center in the room. This should work. Anyway, we're setting up for the future wave. We're gonna believe in the Rangers to kill these. We're gonna call this wave not my problem. Just... like, I believe that they'll kill them. There we go. Damn, these guys are kind of tanky. Die eventually, though. Okay, pretty good positioning here. No, Rappy's got spooked by Megafoley. That's how I know I'm in a good spot. And the Marissas are gonna spawn. They're gonna be like, where's the force? Oh no, let me hop over here. And then they perish. They had to come in, chat. Listen. We're gonna debuff here. Look at that. The Pyrogoron has to walk forward to hit me. Checkmate, Pyrogoron. We win again. With with 3 players, I need to realize that I can't just Gapoe stack. I should probably Robarda there a couple times. Normally, we just go straight into this wave with a full party. Also, that Zoo targeting me while Gapoe was out, ultra rude. Like, the Fireball was still lingering. Like, I know I cast Gapoe. I feel like I got cheated there a little bit, is what I'm telling you. Like, when this Goron Detonator spawns, he's not doing anything. Get out of here. Back to Gapoe spam. That way these lizards should cook at some point. There we go. Ridiculous. Tri-fluid. We're gonna acknowledge that they're gonna deal with that. Let's just go ahead and get the grinder. Silly enemy. Just get Brave Man found. Nice. I guess it's Psycho 1 plus Bowie at the start, maybe? Let's see. Moment of truth. What boss are we gonna get? About as expected. It's fine. This is why we have Rafoe. We do Rafoe into Robarda. We're doing some good damage here. Ooh, nice try game. With all these bonuses, I basically two-shot that. It's pretty gross. Now we just switch over to Robarda. And I guess we go to the tech menu to rapid cast if we want to. This is a boss I should probably learn to quick tech. The problem is that there's so many lasers and nonsense that if I need to Resta, I have to close the tech menu. But like in theory, I could walk up to him like this and just believe he's not gonna tornado. Yeah, like that he didn't do. Didn't quite get it there. Rip remote. Slightly too early. Where did remote die? Is he in the chamber with me or something? Oh, yeah, he's definitely way too close. Oh, we got the Resta. There we go. We got the Resta. Nasty. I love doing that. Listen, it's one of the few things you could do enjoy with the... Just time it really well. That was too early. Timing's not my strong suit, but we'll get there eventually. Let's do it again. We could get 2 Robardas here every time. Didn't get it there. Healed too early. Unfortunately, due to him kind of swaying, I lopsided broke it. Hopefully that'll put them closer. Unfortunate. That's fine. I mean, he's just gonna chill out. If he wants to come back to me, I'll just kill him. If he goes to another chamber, I'll punish. Yeah, this is fine. Yes, I got the Resta. See, you just give him another chance to do the Resta trick. What a polite individual. So good, chat. I'm assuming that's like known by people, but like I also don't remember reading or seeing it anywhere. There we go. This is for you, chat. Chat got real greedy with that Mag Blast. They got real greedy, but I'll give you twins. There we go. Well, let's see how terrible this other quest is. I imagine it's gonna be borderline dumpster fire. That's gonna be what my guess is, the multiplayer version. So I would bring very, very serious characters. But at least we got to do a little bit of this. Pop those. Okay, so if I play yellow ID, fork over the cycle 1. I don't need to worry about cycle 1 dig at all. The only thing you need to make sure is Commander Blade. Happens. Let's go ahead and try it. How bad could it be? Right, chat? Like, surely there would not be nearly unplayable Ephinea quests. Surely. So many grinders. Okay. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see. we can call it at any point, but there are. Ooh. Quest only supports a minimum of 2 players. If the player count drops below 2 players, the last remaining player will be forcibly ejected from the quest. Okay. A promising start. Right, chat? Okay. Also, it takes us through basically every area. That's kind of gross. 105 lilies? What are these enemy counts? Hold on. What is this? Not that many Ilgil, which is fine. Well, let's see how it is. I mean, the worst thing that happens is we get an RT attempt, maybe. Equivalency. We're gonna embrace what is potentially a big dumpster fire here. It feels foreboding when I look at this. It has a lot of experience, like way more than most quests should probably have. It lists 490,000 experience in a quest. I want to put this in context for you. Episode 4. Let's just take the quest we were just doing, as in the one we do for experience. Let's do maximum attack, E. That one only gives 260,000. So somehow, with less with less XP per enemy, it's double the XP of the other quest. Right, chat? Something feels a little suspicious about this quest. It's kind of like Twilight Sanctuary. I'm a little scared to see what we're about to experience. Speaking of which, we still have to do Twilight Sanctuary, but there is no way we're doing Twilight Sanctuary without 4 people. It is not happening. I am not doing a 3-man Twilight Sanctuary. It sounds terrible. So where is this quest, allegedly? The VR quest? No. Is it an extermination? It says multiplayer. Hold on, what category is this? Category is tower. Oh, I thought that was the category. Ugh, East and West Tower. I almost felt sick. Like, chat, we're going into this. No wonder why I don't know what this quest is. Why would I willingly pick tower? It makes sense now, chat. It makes sense. I will not skip the dialogue because I'm curious what this is going to tell me. Oh no, we'll be failed from the army. What a shame. Okay, did we go left first? No, Temple is listed, but I guess we start Seaside if it's like New Hope. I guess. Yeah. So I kind of like the starting area. It's kind of neat. Oops, they ran away from my buffs. So I guess we'll find out what it's like. In the meantime, I'll put on Commander Blade for them. We're gonna play with the music. Oh my gosh, the Megan worked. How'd it feel like a pro? Megan, it just works every time, Chad. It's easy. Oh, never mind. So I guess in theory, if this is like a New Hope, people did do a lot of resets for Gaigui on a New Hope. Oakley was talking about this quest at one point, but not the multiplayer version. Well, if we wanted a lot of geese, there are a lot of geese. You could please. Damn, the slap of the sword. Get out of here. Door is open to the next room. For now, I guess we'll explore. Remember there was a very annoying darkness gimmick in the single-player version, which made me not want to play. I'm curious that the very unfun darkness gimmick is back. We'll find out, I guess. Damn, chat just swinging that giant dark flow on poor innocent Gaigui. Rest in peace, Gaigui. I mean, there's at least an okay amount of boxes to check here. It wouldn't be the worst if we wanted to just throw in these kind of joke runs. So far I'm okay with the run. But again, we know that it's apparently going to be super long at some point. Yeah, like, to be fair, this is a custom quest. This is not something that comes from Sega. Out of here, random Olgibbons. Try to lock him down with some Rabardas. Ooh, what a nasty piece. Get out of here. Yeah, I think there was like a whole bunch of dialogue that used to happen here. I want to say there's like a person that follows you at one point. The single player version. That might be why there's two Gal Griffins. Yeah, speaking of gimmicks I don't like. Whatever that is. Damn, assert dominance on the Gaigui. Get out of here. It's a shame that Gaigui doesn't take attribute damage. Even if you had like a dark flow that covered the enemy type, it doesn't do anything. Classic PSO. Again, this is a lot of geese. Can you imagine if Sky ID actually got something like super useful on geese? Like, imagine if they were allowed to get Jaya or something on Sky instead of Blue. This would have been super amazing for them. And more Gaiguis. As I said before, Cleve and I have talked about where he used to hunt the Seal J sword. I'm assuming it is up to this room, then quits. Which is like a slightly longer version of the tower quest. Oh, there's another Gaigui. Damn, chat just swinging the giant death stick. I respect that. Okay. Jungle East, interesting. Brown mag. You know what? We'll pick it up. I don't know why mags are dropping at ultimate, but we'll pick them up, I guess. Hashtag please buff box drops across the board. Things out of here. Remote. Damn, the Marilla was like, I'm not having it. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chad. I don't think I've been past this point in A New Hope. Ever. This is all new. I don't know what's gonna happen at all. I remember the awful no vision forest BS. But if it's only that section, that's not too bad. But I'm also curious, because I said before, there's more XP in the single-player version of this quest. And while, sure, some of it is due to Gal Griffin, I'm curious, like, if any other enemy waves were tweaked. Not enough to play it, like, literally this session, but I am curious in general. I'm curious what I would even do to solo this quest. What character I would use, given that it has to fight so many bosses. It's like, dare I Ramar here? Yeah, Ramar would make more sense. I'm definitely scared because it goes to tower. I'm like, where's the lore on Olga? Well, I mean, it's more like, for that purpose, you're supposed to come in with like challenge mode weapons. So I'm ignoring Zalor. Just thinking from like a comfort standpoint. Because without traps, it feels a little suspect. But I can't imagine also doing overflow with just no buffs. Sounds kind of gross. Healing circle, apparently. Yeah, I mean, if it's like the other quests, they usually put a murder flower at the top of the stairs. I'm gonna preemptively go up here with the assumption that there will be a murder flower right about where I'm standing. Like, I imagine you would have to pick a ranger, right? Like, there's no way you're doing Gal Griffin and Overflow with just a hunter. Like, if we're playing multiplayer, then yeah, I don't mind playing hunter. Some of those. Speaking of murder flower, I was expecting. Ooh, it's spotted down there. That's rude. Like that at all. Huh. That's kind of an annoying pattern, but I mean, if you're a sniper, that doesn't really matter. If you're like a hunter, that's kind of not fun. Like, one being at the top, one being at the bottom isn't too bad. But then having a third one... What is that spawn delay? Holy. What was that spawn delay? It's like, why isn't the room over? I guess they really wanted to make sure you could trap them as a cast there? This feels a little excessive. I mean, that was like, what, 8 seconds or more? It'd take that long to walk back there. Guess we're fighting Gal Griffin. Good luck, team. So for like a Galatine, this isn't the hardest route to go to. It didn't take super long in multiplayer. So if all we wanted to do is Galatine resets, in theory we could do this. It'd probably still be better to do RT. Operation Decoy is a go. So all I'm gonna do is run under its feet and just dare it to shoot at me. Oh, it flips sides. Being a little feisty today. Come over here, shoot me. Yeah, there we go. Get out of here. Stupid boss. But we should at least get the boss boxes. Seta. Armor, weapons. Yeah, that's pretty standard boss box. 40 hit Disc of Disappointment. So far the quest is okay. I mean, it got us to an early boss, which helps for the XP per second. So you can see, like, If we have like somewhat strong damage, but not necessarily max level characters, like 156 XP a second is good. Question mark. It's just a shame that some of it is geese. What the? Okay. 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 Well. Chat unfortunately has activated the Migas. Well, we found out why people don't play the quest. Skip songs. I don't mind doing the puzzle, but that was horrendous. Yeah, that alarm is super loud. So there should be a switch somewhere. Oh, remote died on the other side. No. Can I revive him through the wall? Okay, we're good. Do we have to get to the other side? Does nothing turn this off? I'm just brute forcing it. Screw this. I'm done with you, Maze. Get me out of here. Oh, yeah. I could almost see it for Galgriffin resets, but oh, man. That was... I'm like, there has to be a reason people don't run this quest. Didn't it feel ominous, chat? Like, it felt ominous reading the description. I guess it's kind of neat in theory, but man, that is just... it's not a run I want to do consistently. So anyway, I don't know what the solution was because somebody walked into the thing immediately, so we failed it. So then it just attacked us with awkward camera angle. Although when I walked back in the room, it didn't put me in the camera angle for a while, which I'm not sure why that happened. But I'll just chalk that up to just PSO Jank. On top of quest Jank. It's still not the worst gimmick we've experienced on stream. I'm looking at you, Fragments of a Memory, 3rd floor. Borderline unplayable on Ultimate. It's okay on lower difficulties, but man oh man. Fragments of a Memory, 3rd floor is terrible. In a game where you constantly move while shooting, and or you get hit by enemies, and then the gimmick is to not move. What a terrible idea. That's like, cool, I guess I'll just die on Ultimate, question mark. It's like war games. The only way to win is not to play, chat. I'm telling you. Just... So, how does Temple factor into this? How were there like 150 lilies? Or whatever nonsense number I read earlier. Unless this is going backwards or something. Because I feel like we're going to seabed. Yeah, or tower. Oh. Oh, ew. This is how this floor starts? Oh no. I know they put a healing circle here, but... Man, they really just dropped Ilgil right at the start with Delbeater? Listen, you gotta let players have an opportunity to set up into the room. Like, that's just... I think we're seeing old school Ephinea quest design versus, like, new school. I don't miss old school, I'll be real with you. Like, this is fine. Like, see how those Ilgil were all the way back there? That's fine to put them in the first room like that, but, like, you don't... You don't just literally jump the players when they are just entering the place for the first time. I am actually unironically out of revives. Wait, what? Gotta get some attack power-ups here. What is the what is the back of the what is the back of the room? What the heck is okay? I'm putting a Ryuker down, chat. Listen, I don't know what's gonna happen anymore. Like, what is this? No, no, don't do this. I mean, like, we have snipers, so this is slightly less annoying, but like, still, question mark, why? Yeah, I'm just gonna let the frozen shooter deal with this. I'm not getting closer. I'm not gonna waste my time. Oh no, somebody's going in. No, why are you risking? No, I don't have any moons. No, unnecessary risk. I'm gonna shift to people. Hopefully I can get a kill here. Alright, well we should stay close-ish together. Where are all these other Ilgils? Maybe on the other floor? I'm gonna go back and get some moon atomizers. We're definitely going to need them. We'll grab these. At least I have escape doll. I'm restocking real quick. I don't trust the rest of the quest. Then again, like, the laser gimmick, I'm not gonna call it terrible. It's not welcome, I guess is the best way to put it. If the rest of the quest was like 10 out of 10 material, I would still play the quest, but this spawn pattern was very questionable. Okay. So this spawn pattern looks okay. Right, like you could deal with the Del Lily. I don't think I would play an ID that necessarily got B502 here, but like, this is fine. I'm just worried what comes after this wave. If it's just gonna be like surprise Quadra Del Beater, Ilgil, Del Lily, Murder Flower, or some BS. And nothing is spawned yet. I saw Del Beater. I just pressed the button, chat. Listen. Where are all the Del Beaters? Okay. So we're gonna debuff them the best that we can here. Like, what the heck is this? Well, I said Quadra Del Beater. They one-upped it on me. They quintupled. Damn, they're good. They got me. Checkmate, chat. They're like, ha. Technically, you didn't call it. Okay, now what's in this room? Is this the BS Oh, it's just Epsilon. Oh, whatever. I probably need Glide Divine to survive this, so I'm gonna put Glide Divine on. Yeah, I definitely need a Glide Divine to survive that. That was a great call. Right, chat, I live with 37 health. Great call. Great call. Love to call it out. The Commander Blade to help them with accuracy. What? Why is he why was he shooting? What? How are they that desynced? Did somebody die before that? Maybe somebody died before that. That was weird. Swing it in, chat. Look at me go. My ATP matters. I was about to say, is it going to be more Epsilons or not? Okay, I got to do Glide Divine or I die. I guess I could technically swap into Foe Emerge to take less damage. Holy. This is... Oh, and they teleport? Oh, no. Oh, man, it has all the gimmicks. Yeah, that's... I don't think that's survivable with teleport. Damn. They're invis on your screen? Oh, no. I don't know how to deal with teleporting Epsilon. This is a very annoying gimmick. I guess I move away from the party? Question mark? Just pray they don't just randomly overlap like this? I guess. Oh, come on. I would have been fine. If that other one didn't hit the wall, I would have been fine. So sad. Man, teleporting Epsilon is a mistake. Well, I had a feeling we would need the moon atomizers. Holy, this is horrible. I just, like, I don't even get a chance to do anything. Like, I just keep getting sniped by full screen teleporters. This is so unfair on so many levels. And now that they're desynced, I literally can't even attack. This is wild. Okay, I managed to buff somebody in this nonsense. Like, look at this. I'm just getting knocked down over and over. This is so unplayable. We can just kill one Epsilon, we'll be fine. But the problem is killing one Epsilon. I don't even know what hit me there. Must have been a Dark Element one. Okay, we managed to kill one. The run can continue. So anyway, teleporting Epsilon, not fun. Just like to put that on the list of things I don't ever want to see in quests ever again. Just, no thank you. Okay, we managed to not die because we were separated from each other. I'm still getting sniped full screen though. Cool. Holy, leave me alone. That used up 8 moon atomizers. Holy. Just unpredictable nonsense. Yeah, like once a single player dies, the pattern is like insane. Like, see how they're getting attacked by stuff? What? Oh, we're getting dialogue. Let's rock, I guess. We're getting a lot of dialogue here. That was a lot of dialogue. Okay, well, I'm gonna Ryuker. I was like, that was a thing that we experienced. I'm gonna go get moon atomizers. We can't save you, remote. Like, we got teleported. I don't know what to tell you. There's nothing that can be done. The game has decided that that's what'll happen. You act like we had a choice there. It just instantly dialogued us. Yeah. Yeah, you have to die, remote. We can't do anything about it. Like, it's probably gonna suck. Oh well, actually it looks like it didn't cutscene me. But anyway, I don't want to be here. I'll go back to where I just came from. I mean, you could have just teleported. It would have saved a lot more time, to be honest with you, at that point, to just go back. Alright, now I'm gonna go to the CVET upper level. Alright, we're gonna create a new tab in episode 1 and episode 2 called Unplayable Trash Garbage. I think this one now officially heard it. I wasn't sure about the gimmick on the lasers. The teleporting Epsilon. No. Why are there so many red doors over there? I still don't see how this goes to Temple, unless the other option takes you to Temple. Okay, I don't find this spawn offensive. Music's rocking out though. I guess we'll get Zomba chances. It could be worse. The bouncing bomb is attacking me. Leave me alone.
Perfect mayhem!
Welcome, Avoid Money. Hope you're doing well. We are experiencing a quest, I think is the best way to put it. It has been something so far. I mean, could they possibly top the previous tower? I'm struggling to think how they would top whatever it is we just witnessed earlier. There's no way. They had to have peaked. There's no way it's worse than what we saw. What's this room? Just empty room, no box. Okay, weird choice. Love empty room, no box. Hope you're doing well, Void Money. I mean, I guess I kind of like the red computer things, I guess, aesthetically. This spawn is nice. Cute. A lot of hellable stuff. It's got absolutely sniped by spinners there. Holy, okay. Now we're starting to getting into the oof portion of the quest. Let's debuff them while we can. Doing good. Was playing PSO yesterday. Thought it was still relevant enough to raid. Well, what have you been playing, Void Money? Tell us all about it. We're playing a quest I never played before, and I'm like, I see why. I see why we did not play this quest before. Asheron's Call, nice. So we have a warp that, okay, so we have a healing circle. So there's like weird moments where they realize that like you'll need traps. So it's not like the most unplayable thing ever. It's just that they have some really bad gimmicks in there that make it unfun. Like that wave was mostly fine. It was like a little annoying, but not like game breaking or anything. I actually like the squid surrounding like one key unit. I like that pattern. Or like them in the corners. This is a classic, and they hop in. That's a classic. Yeah, that's right. Get it. Anyway, let's go and equip the command blade for them. Now that we're out of tower hell, as we'll call it. I don't know how I feel about a long self-insert fanfic thing in a PSO quest. Because when they were saying cryo, blah, 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 there's the person that made the quest. It wasn't clear. Well, see, the Ricos actually managed to spawn from every box there. Maybe Respect of Tomorrow was just whack. We're trying to figure out how many recons could spawn in a room at any given time. So it's probably just the quest itself is slightly broken. Weird. It works fine in the custom quests. I'm gonna put down a safety Ryuker because I have no idea what to expect. That way we save at least 2 solid minutes of walking. Okay. Is there a reason they use this long hallway? Are there items? Is it a dead end? Okay. I'm sure there were limits on the tile set, and that's why they did some of that, but like, couldn't they have put something there? Right, like, you have to think of it as like, you can't really create your own custom room, especially with older stuff, so you just play around with existing rooms. So like, why wouldn't you just put like, I don't know, like a series of boxes going up the corridor or something different? That way there's something to do there. It's kind of weird. I feel like inevitably I'm about to be run over by Bellbeater. Oh, speaking of which, team saved me on that one. I felt like that was an inevitability, given how big this room was. I'm gonna hit him with Rabarda, because I don't want this Eldup doing whatever it wants. Chat fighting something. Didn't line up with my game, but that's fine, as long as they take it down. Okay, I'm back up escape doll, so I have a safety escape doll. Thank you, just call me Stove. Follow, so I guess just Stove. Really showcase the wait. Oh, they snuck a Rico box in there. What the heck is that? Oh boy, we're playing some interesting custom quests at the moment. Showcase the difficulty between episode 1 and 2. Yeah. It doesn't help that they're doing a lot of, we'll say, design choices, I guess the best way to put it, that are a little, I mean, like, that's kind of neat, I guess, with all the doors here. Like, I kind of like that. It's cute. Like, I was saying before, like, you could just put a door that's locked or something, or, like, boxes that go up the other hallway. So I guess this is where all the doors ended up. I guess this is overflow. Okay. Okay, they're gonna do a little strat here to show you how unfair Heaven Striker is. So keep in mind, the boss is usually way above you. And it looks like you shouldn't be able to do anything. Even a vanilla game, the Sinnohs and Del Beaters at episode 2 is so far beyond episode 1 offers. Definitely. Fully agree there. Speaking of which, the lore here. There we go, they chipped the boss a little here. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much we could do. Not a big setup. I'm gonna heal the team in safety. So without a 4-man squad, we can't instant-delete Ogaflow, but we could get pretty close. Sorry, Ogaflow. We don't have to respect you. The only thing we have to respect is the counter. The only thing you need to know about this boss when you're playing Ultimate is do not hit the boss until it looks around left and right. If you do hit the boss early, the team will probably die instantly. There we go. So even with 3 people, I think it shouldn't get more than like 3 or 4 steps before it dies. With 4 people, it doesn't get to take a step. But we'll see. How close are we in power? Now it's looking around. Now they can attack. Yeah. Rest in peace, Ogaflow / Heathcliff. So now where is this going to take us? Because there were other areas, allegedly, unless we have to choose a different dialogue choice to see the other area. So, Seabed was, like, can we all agree was the tamest? Meanwhile, CCA and Tower actually horrible. But you are the hero. Congratulations. Oh, they actually they gave us the courtesy boss boxes. Okay, we could give them some points for that. Respect of Tomorrow doesn't do that for some reason, and that really irks me. Like, you go through the entire quest and you get just 1 drop. It's such a shame. Okay, so now what happens when we turn this in? What do you have to say about this? Get rewarded the counter. Promoted. Have you heard about him? Okay, just bonus dialogue there, that's fine. So I guess that was the quest. Don't know if it's worth it for the Gaigui resets. It wasn't actually too bad to go to Gal Griffin. So if you wanted to grind Gal Griffin, I could see it. I've lost so much synchro. Yeah, synchro gone. Tower 8 it all. Rest in peace. So take a moment to fix your synchro before you log out. Oh, my synchro is also total trash now. Brutal. This character sadly doesn't have an invincibility mag on him. So doing tower there was a little rough. Okay. I think we're good to go then. Take a look at our material count after this. Oh, did I cap die grinders too? It's annoying. Maybe some of the worst quests out of Venusaur wasn't the best. Yeah, like, there are actually elements of it that were, like, actually fine. Like, the multiple doors opening, I thought was neat. It's not, like, a game changer or anything, but, you know, for, like, a style point, it was kind of nice going through those. I like the squid spawn in Seaside. Or not Seaside, in, C-Lab? I don't remember. My brain is fried. Seaside itself, when we were going there, I think every spawn was fine. I just didn't like the gimmick of going through the foliage. CCA was very gimmicky. Tower just felt like they didn't have ideas. Seabed, thank you. Tower with it, if they had just left it as triple epsilon, it would have been completely fine. It would have been like not great because I don't like how they did that first room. So I would have probably redone the first room for them and spread it out. Because the room after that was basically on par with PSO quests, where they were in mostly fair spots. You got advance notice. The quintuple Del Beater was like, really? I'm not a big fan of that as like a challenge. It's like you got us, you forced us into the teleport. It rewards 1337 Meseta. Oh no. Let's go verify. Ooh, that's all it rewards. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad money-wise. Ooh. I know they're going for like a joke there, but wow, that was not worth it from a Meseta standpoint. Big yikes. Should be like 6,000 or 7,000. We definitely got robbed on that quest. I guess we could do a palette cleanser quest real quick. Not a full quest. Let's do let's get revenge on Gaigui real quick with Phantasmal Whirlpool. Give me back my trimates. Ooh. I don't think it should give you 250,000. If you use 250,000 on that quest, that's pretty rough. But any quest that does a boss should be somewhere between, if it's an easy boss, 6,000 and 10,000. Alright, let's do a joke run to Gaigui. You feel better about life. Oh, oops, it's on A3. I mean, we could in theory try it. I feel like it would be unplayable. I'll leave it up to chat. Do I remake because it's accidentally on Anguish 3? It is just like 7 enemies, but it is Anguish 3. It has to be borderline unplayable. You know what? It all depends on the Ilgil. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Just never not be freezing. We'll just be fine. Oops. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Attention, the enemy monster strength is 200%. Oh, they one-shot me anyway. So for me, this is just normal. Okay, well, we're making surprising progress. I got excited when I heard the rare sound, I'm not gonna lie. Then I saw what it was, then I felt disappointed, in that order. I mean, this is kind of working. I'm gonna go bait the other Gibble, so we can't really do that much. I'm gonna spam Rabarda. I'm not gonna lie, if we get Seal J-Sword doing this extremely unfortunate run, I will be tilted. I'll be as tilted as chat will be if this somehow gives us something. Like, it's just like, level 30 tech. We're just like, shake your head. I mean, it's kind of working. He took off like a helicopter. I'm not really sure where he was going there. Switch to Glide Divine for the debuffs. I mean, a weird way, the Gaigui damage isn't really going to be that much higher. I don't have any shields on, so I'm going to take a lot of damage if it hits me. So this is, like, weirdly doable. Wow, it's a 1 in 8, 7... 8-2 for Seal J Sword with this? Wait a minute. That's like not even unplayable. Oh, and that doesn't even one-shot me. Wow. Huh. Oh, that's gonna one-shot me. That will. Like, I die to that normally, because I have no shield. There's no way I survive that. Let's rebuff the team a little bit here, so they can actually get a kill. Is this the new meme run? Did we just run an Anguish Seal J? I mean, like, look at the rare odd. It's almost halved. That is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. New meta. To have an actual real 4-man squad to do this quest. I mean, okay, so if we were to do this again, clearly someone is on full-time frozen shooter duty, and everybody else is just big ATP. The big berserk conspiracy. I almost want to do that again. Is it bad? Is it bad that I kind of like that? I don't know. I had more fun with that than the custom quest, though, by just making it way more difficult than it should be. I kind of want to go one more time. Listen, Chad, sometimes we stumble into happy little accidents. One more. Although I should probably get a shield for this character. In a weird way, like, so many of the enemies don't actually get to use their stats. Oof, on the crash. No worries. So I do have 3 seals in here. I can wield that for now to reduce fire damage. Maybe that means with 66 fire resistance, I don't die to the Gaigui set damage. Maybe. I'm wielding triple heavenly HP 3 seals ignition cloak. So I'm now very much geared to anti-fire. So maybe this is the new meta, chat. And then we get a anguish nerf. They're like, ew. Right, chat? Maybe we'll just do this later in the week. Because I don't think I'm going to be available Tuesday. But we could have a joke run like this. I don't want to do like a serious grind. We'll fit it in somewhere. Yeah, the custom quest was just okay. Like, some people like gimmicks. Like, again, like, it's an interesting idea where you kind of walk through a maze and you have a top-down view. Like, I see the intent for it, so it wasn't, like, uncreative. It just wasn't fun. Wow, that Ilgil just gets absolutely massacred by team. I guess that's what happens when you have 2 level 200 characters. Doing whatever they want. Well, if the box patterns weren't maxed before, they definitely are now. I'm gonna go lure the Gibbles to jump at me. Is this the new... Are we gonna do... Like, honestly, I might do this multiple times during the anniversary event. Like, could you imagine with nearly, like, doubled rare rate how stupid this run would be? Like, we'd have a 1 in 5,000 for Gaigui. I'm honestly thinking that it might be doable with the Conceal J Sword. I was gonna say, like, when the rare rate gets boosted, we might honestly do this reset. And it's not even like a quick reset either, so it feels like more like just a shorter run, because we have to shoot so many bullets to kill Gaigui. But again, like, if we have a 4th person, that'll help significantly. Like, look at the damage team is doing. Cape Doll, need one of those eventually. Damn, chat is just weighing lace to them. Huh. I'll think about it. But anyway, for now, I think it's time to wrap it up. I'll leave 3 seals on him. He needs a shield of some sort. And if he does a lot of episode 4 underground, he'll probably need Razond anyway. So we'll briefly chat. So, unironically, Anguish 3 Gaigui might be a real thing for us in the future. It's a lot of experience. And as long as we have one person hard locking down with repeated frozen shooter, there's not enough enemies to really overwhelm us in the difficulty. So technically it's just a lot of big, like little drop rate, but big rare rate increase. And I forget I forget how much they nerfed weapon patterns. We're gonna look that up real quick here. See how much they nerfed it, because it might still have an impact. Yeah, so it does increase the odds of seeing Caliber. Yeah, like I'm really thinking about it, like an honest run, like, cause at level 3, it's 15% more drop rate, 3% drop anything rate, which is always gonna benefit us. More money drop is whatever, but 2.53% more chance of getting a, if we're playing Sky ID, of getting a Caliber. So you have a 2.53% more chance of getting it, but then you get an additional 3% chance for the Caliber to be teched. Yeah, like that actually matters. So maybe that's unironically worth doing. Like, we did it kind of as a joke, but like there's not enough enemies to really stop us from doing what we did. Is that the secret, chat? Is that how we're gonna get anniversary Gaigui stuff? Is it gonna be our little secret? Just be like, shh, don't tell anybody. We're doing Anguish 3 Gaiguis. Because, like, you wouldn't be able to do that in some of the other ones. Oh, we gotta move the military strikes back. Where are the avoid at all costs? We're gonna make a new category just for that one. Gimmicky, or call it gimmicky? I don't really know. Void. Solar resets are magic in 1-2 minutes. I wonder what this through is already around 2 minutes. Yeah. Remember, there's quite a few rooms doing the same exact thing during the anniversary. Wasn't as good as ours, though. Yeah, we had some serious nonsense happening. Yeah, so we're gonna say, what would we call that other quest? Would you call it more gimmicky or bad for Military Strikes Back? Just bad? Okay, bad quests. Bad quests. Note. Partially somewhat fast Gal Griffin. Extremely gimmicky. Afterwards. Now I'm curious how it compares to Twilight Sanctuary. Oh no. I mean, if you want to dedicate some time to that, Remote, if you are going to promise a day later this week, we will do it. I can almost guarantee you it's going to be like 40 minutes, maybe 50 minutes, and it's going to be heinous. It's going to be bad. Like, to give you an idea, Remote, there are 90 Ilgil in the quest. 90. That's a lot of Ilgil. There are 20 Maricuses, 25 Miracles, and 34 Maricarols. You know, I was gonna say, like, I want to see this quest at some point, but we need a 4-man squad, and it's apparently so hard that players, quote, players capable of an ultimate mode deathless run will be rewarded 300,000 Meseta. On top of the 75,000 base Meseta for just clearing the quest. So this thing is like So Retracted was asking for 250k. This one's like, if you get good, you get 375k. What are the odds of getting through that many insta-kill? I don't know. I don't think we have time to do this tonight, but next time we play, chat, unironically, if we could get a 4-player group, we're gonna do Twilight Sanctuary and probably more Gaigui runs, because why not? Who cares? So if chat is up for it, if chat is available Wednesday, we will do a bonus stream unrelated to Easter then. Oh man. We're actually... if it's this Wednesday or next Wednesday. I'll double check. Friday, or this Friday. If chat is free this Friday, I should be free then. That would be my correction. I should be free this Friday. So yeah, it's a quest that we absolutely do not do with anything other than a 4-man squad. We do not 3-man squad it. We don't even want to look at it at 2 players. No. So there are so many enemies. I imagine we're probably ascending tower and coming down at a tower. And then it just has like a really low enemy count in Jungle East, which is confusing. Like it's like fight 9 Sinnoh barrels and 24 Gi and like 10 of most of the other enemies, and I'm like, why is that in there? I'm looking at that and then I see 90 Ilgils and I'm like, there's more Ilgils than all of Jungle East enemies combined, so it's gonna be something. So there you go, chat. Apparently you could get 5,000 on normal, 7,000 on hard, 12,000 on very hard, and 75,000 on ultimate. I don't think that money scaling really makes that much sense to me. I don't know about you. Something about it. It's kind of... It went a little exponential there between very hard and ultimate, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, we'll plan that, I think, more off of YouTube. So I think from that standpoint, Chad, it's time to say goodbye to YouTube. Basically, we'll mark the Quest for HUDs update that it's not worth doing. And just tell people to skip it. So we've technically updated the quest guide. We did it. But for now, I guess thank you for watching, YouTube, and possibly see you next time with Twilight Sanctuary, ?